I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
We all knew it was coming, right? Blue. We knew, we just didn't know when or what was going to happen. We're going to find out because this is all new. Coming up on this episode of Batman is Building a Fucking Empire. What's up, Blue? Downrange. So this should be interesting. He just loaded a short on one of his other fucking channels talking about the Knicks winning the championship. Yeah, because you fucking from New York. Because you fucking from New York. You fucking from New York. York. He's losing his fucking shit. I maybe lose my shit because I ate a handful of mushrooms about a half an hour ago. So they were just staring at me. I got to get them out of the house. So, oh, he nuked it. He started another one. So let's just go. Yep, there it is. Joey must be in a mood. God damn, I can't even get into a fucking opening monologue. He goes fucking nuts. All right, so let's share this other screen. Batman is progress. He's not building an empire anymore. Now it's just progress. So now we wait. John Cole, what up? Yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot to say. There's a lot inside him that he needs to talk about. And it's that jump. It's concerning me the most. There's something there. We've been watching him for too long for him to harp about one thing and not connect it to what's going on in his life. We're going to find out. And here we are.
Your business is only using 20% of its data.
Fuck you, Ed. Oh, yeah. Blue, I'll, here, let me grab it real quick. Son of a bitch. Come on with the fucking ads.
And, like I...
All right, here, let me pause this real quick and just give us some breathing room. Let me go into Sneedville in general. And yeah, he's got a few other channels. Ice Monkey CEO 7506. So here you go. Let me paste this. All right. There you go. All right, let's go back to the live and let's go.
And I'm right back. So again, like
Pat
I
Field,
was
what
saying, yeah, man, I think it should be, very obvious how I feel about New York. And like I said, that was technically like, the first impression that they made. And, like I said, that's why we sit back and we observe and we watch how folks act. We watch how folks behave. And, like I said, man, it doesn't matter where it is. It
Buffalo Billy, what up?
It could be Missouri for all I care. It could be Wyoming. It doesn't matter.
Wyoming.
Like, there's a way to conduct yourself and a way to act. And what you got to understand is folks did not forget that. They didn't forget that. What it is it's opportunist. You understand? And, it's sadly, more and more the way the world is becoming. And, that's why, why I'm here. So that's part of why I'm here. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, we're already fully operational in New York. Like I said, I was down every single block and strip. You saw me walk by myself, dolo, all over New York, working, okay? Doing the real thing.
Goddess, what up?
And everything was pretty much quiet as a mouse. Did you notice that? I had a lot of conversations with a lot of individuals and a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? Like,
You
if
had
anyone
like
had
2
anything to say,
conversations.
they could have said it. You know what I mean? I gave everyone every valid opportunity for that exact reason. You understand? Because
And this is what I said earlier. He's going to take all this energy from this fucking trip over the past 2 months, and now he's going to build this up into a fit of rage and bitch about the entire thing.
I already know how it is. You feel me? So, like I said, King of New York, real King of New York, right? Not playing, not joking at all. That's number one, right? And like I said, King of the streets. Like, that's the thing. Like, I run the streets for real. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that group, I mean, you did me a favor when you said go do what you do in New York. You did me a favor. It took a long time. Didn't take a long time, but it took some hard work to get up there. It took me being crafty and figuring it out, but I did it.
Crafty.
You know, folks don't get, you got readings come out saying I'm a real life wizard. Okay. These folks don't get it. I'm magic. I'm real magic. I'm walking magic. Like, magic is real, homie. You understand? What you don't get is it's all God, though. Everything I'm doing is through God. I give all credit and glory to God. I always will. God is real, folks. You understand? So, like I said, I don't care what folks say and do because it's irrelevant. That's why I sat back and observed in New York and paid attention.
Where are you
Like I
at,
said, I
Joey?
run New York. You gotta understand. We fully operational. We already been working in New York.
We don't care about New York. We just want to know where the golf cart grannies are and where you are right now and what your living situation is for the evening. That's it.
On the streets. Every block in New York I run, I'll tell you confidently on a public platform. I'm telling you reality and what it is. And everybody know it. Everybody knows the truth. I walked from Brooklyn to Manhattan back to Brooklyn every day. I would have gone all over the north side, right? If I could have, but a lot of it was just too far out, you know? So the next time, I don't know if I ever was there. I'm guessing I was, but I don't know. But next time,
The next time I don't know if I was there. What the hell? He just did some paradox shit, some time travel. The next time, if I'm there, mate.
But a lot of it was just too far out, you know? So the next time, I don't know if I ever was there. I'm guessing I was, but I don't know. But next time.
So the next time when I'm there, I don't know if I was, but for the next time, Jesus.
I'll be in the more north part too, you know what I mean? And make sure we establish ourselves there too with Harlem and all them little boroughs, okay? That ain't nothing though, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Where I was at was the real part. You understand? Everything else is just like whatever, you know what I mean? But like, we gonna be working all over New York, you understand? That's number one. And it ain't gonna be just New York City. It's going to be all the surrounding cities too. I'm gonna come back through Albany. I run
there.
Albany,
it is. God
right?
damn it! You can't predict that shit. Fucking, I know him better than he knows his own head.
This is all real. Like, I'm for real. Like, I already was all through New York City and Albany. I tried to tell folks I was all through Northern New York already. So I know what's up. I know the reality, and I know what folks do there, which is a whole lot of nothing. You understand? And I know what it is. You understand? And I can figure out the terrain on the north side real quickly too, just like I figured out the terrain on every other side. So basically, the game now is I got to completely rebuild from scratch. And this is what God called me to do. So I feel like I made the right decision 100% because I haven't heard nothing tell me I have it. So I think I made the right decision. And that's what he said, like, go back to the drawing board, restart over completely from scratch with nothing or whatever, and just rebuild. And this time it's going to be different. And I believe him. I believe every word God said. I believe God's promise. I don't ever doubt God, and you shouldn't either. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, is like, I don't care, because when it comes to New York and all that, because my point going to get proven without me trying. That's what folks don't get. In fact, it's already being proved because God is real. So that's number one, right? But number two, like I said, I mean, I was just in working in New York, and my points made clear as day. So, you know, moving on from there, I mean, folks can't say nothing. If you're going to be real and you're going to talk about the streets, you're going to talk about reality, you want to speak from a real perspective, right? Anyone and everyone could have said what they needed to say. That's the same thing. You go everywhere. You got these kind of like offhand homies, little homies, and they got something to say and they talk some way.
Offhand homies.
What wealth do you have? What wealth have you accumulated? Do you run the streets? No, because I do, right? So who is you?
The hell's an
First of all,
offhand
like
homie?
have an identity. Like I want to know who you are. Like, are you a leader or something? Do you run something? Do people follow you like they follow me? Right. So that's the thing. Like I'm already a general in New York. Like I told people, I'm a lord. I'm a gangster. I'm a lord. Go look up what that means. I'm an actual lord. So I do this for real. This is the real thing. So like I said, that was the thing. I told you New York was going to be a cakewalk.
Learn how you could say.
Homeless homies. Come on with the ads.
And how they move doing whatever. Well, but there is rules because that system is still there. And that system is salivating. So when these folks is making mistakes on a subway or mistakes on wherever they at, and they keep telling you to take the subway, who in the hell would take the subway? Did you hear the things that have taken place and happened on that subway? I mean, did you hear about the woman who was just trying to go on a basic?
Yeah, Hatfield, I already thought I had you wrenched up on you unless you're using a different account. Same with you, Goro. But oh well, is what it is now.
Gate. Okay, come on, man. I'm good. I'm all right. Okay. I don't take the subway.
Chris, legit. What up?
Okay. But I will be going on the subway at some point because, well, I have to do my job and I work. And I know that there's a lot of stuff that happens on the subway. So guess who has to be there? Why? Because I'm Batman. That's why. Right? So you have to understand, like, oh,
yeah, shit. That sucks. Yeah. If anyone come the 20s, shut up, Joey. Come the July 22nd to, let's see, 5th, 6th, 7th. The 22nd to the 27th is going to be around New York City. Fucking hit us up. We're going to be fucking shit up.
I'll be on the subway in the future, right? At some point. It's guaranteed. It's common sense because it comes with the job.
I will say hello, Chris.
You understand what I'm saying? But my whole point is this. Like, folks don't understand, like, I'm the real thing, bro. You understand? This first trip was just semantics. It was just figuring out what's what. You know what I mean? Who's who, talking to everybody. And like, I wanted to basically get in and be cool with people. I was being genuine with everybody, but like, it depended on who it was. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I wanted to know how all these individuals move. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these same individuals and anyone I could be meeting, they could be the same ones that keep on producing the headlines on the news every day. You feel me? That's what people got to understand.
Homeless headlines.
So that was like, you know, I wear the mask or whatever, and I talk to people and I interact. That's what I want to do regardless, and I would be doing it no matter what. But that's the thing folks don't get. That's how real I am with it. Like, I will do my job and do what I do and be the enforcer of divine law, and then wear the same mask and be doing interviews in the middle of New York. I don't care. I know the game. I know what it is. I know how folks is. You understand? I know power. I know I have power. I know that just like he said, fear is a tool. You understand? I know what it is.
Are a tool.
So that's what folks don't get is everybody wants to talk the talk.
You are a tool of fear. You are a fearful tool.
I'm walking the walk, Tyree Sneed. I manipulate and control this stuff. Okay? You want to talk about who in charge? These little homies can't tell me nothing. Anywhere, on any block, I'm talking from Texas to New York to Cali. I run this country. It's different. You feel me? I'm doing the real thing that all them folks talk. A lot of folks that behind the walls in jail and prison, they like to talk this stuff, but is they really about it? And if you don't got your freedom, you already made the biggest mistake you can. And y'all be throwing away years, and that's just something I won't do. You understand? I ain't never going to spend my time like that. Hell no,
but I'll punch you in the face for a simple assault charge and pay my fine and be on my way. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
I want to spend my time out here and be free and happy. And that's what I'm going to do. I assure you that.
What's up, Lobster?
You understand? See, that's the difference. Folks be in their feelings because they never seen somebody be a gangster and a thug for a living and then build a beautiful life out of it on top of it. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Wasn't that the dream? Wasn't that what Al Capone was about?
What did I say, Lobster? That fucking you were just saying. I'm lost.
Wasn't that what all of them was about? And they was more about money than anything. They really, I mean, they didn't handle their own affairs. They didn't stand up like a man. Most of them. I'm not talking about Al Capone. I'm talking about a lot of the other ones. It seemed like Al Capone was more stand on business type of dude. You know what I mean? Shout out to Al Capone.
Shout
Nothing
out,
but
dead
respect
guy.
and love. But that's what I'm saying.
Much
Like,
love, dead
what do
guy.
you mean? There's a lot of dudes that ain't. There's a lot of dudes that make phone calls and they got to go run to the other homies, right? For any matter at hand or whatever going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's different. Like, I'm the real thing. So when folks talk to me now, my reputation keeps carrying. My reputation precedes me, baby, because it's real. So I know all these folks going to talk to each other. They all going to run and tell and find out. They going to find out the truth from other people. That, man, that dude, the real deal. He ain't playing, bro. That dude really a gangster. He's not backpedaling. He's saying straight up what it is and what's up. Anybody with something to say, let's talk. What's up?
Gotcha.
Huh? See, I'm really about this. I'm about it for real. Folks wanted to front and pretend. Y'all could never walk in my world. None of you. Y'all are civilians, homie. I'm talking about all of them. I'm talking about from the gang members down. They civilians to me. You a little homie. You ain't part of this. No, y'all tout and want to act like you proud of stuff that's literally like, on another level of you know what. It ain't no Braveheart stuff, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that confidently right now. It ain't nothing. Give me a minute.
Hold up.
So yeah, you gotta understand, like, it's a world within worlds. My world, people can't just walk in my world. My world's different. See, my world is totally different. And I can't really explain it to you because it's deep. There's a lot to it. You know what I mean? Like, so it is what it is. Like I said, everything's been addressed. Everything's been responded to. I'd say that's the number one component of it. You know what I mean? We very reactive. We respond to everything immediately. So does God. Check that out.
God.
So that's number one. Like I said, we come from two totally different lanes, totally different worlds. And for what people don't get is I'm not being anything but myself. You understand? So that's the thing. Like, no, I'm supposed to make money. I'm supposed to be rich. I'm supposed to have all this equity. I'm supposed to be wealthy. I'm supposed to be good. I'm supposed to be living good. I'm supposed to be eating good. I'm supposed to be right. I'm a gangster. Biggest one of all time. For real. You understand? 530 on my wrist got you pissed. Like I said, billions in equity, mansion in state, over 2,000 in jewelry. 530 on my wrist got you pissed. Mineral rights, all royalties, own my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. Everything Gucci, homie. How you doing? And I just expanded my business to the entire East Coast in my sleep. You understand? I had to walk 10 miles from a beach inland to do this.
Fucking beachhead.
And then make my own money and
fucking
make my way up to
Normandy?
New York. I did this all off my own dime because God provides. How y'all feel?
Fucking get him a goddamn Medal of Honor fucking survivor winner. Got him fucking beachhead of Normandy drinking a crate of fucking rye, fucking carrying 2 dead soldiers on each arm.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I love it, man. I love it. See, now it's time to talk. You see how I accomplish something? I do what I'm saying I'm going to do, and I win, and then I talk after the fact. Yeah. I don't do no talking, homie. You understand? So, like I said, number one, this is the biggest, realest movement that the world has ever seen. We've been running the streets since before I remember, for real, the actual truth. Like, you understand, all this stuff that's going on in New York and elsewhere, all that stuff is miscellaneous nonsense. I know what's happened. I know it's systematic because it's obvious that it's systematic. It's obvious that it's systematic, and it's obvious that you can see why it's happening and what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Automobile
and you
is
can see
hydromatic,
what time it is.
systematic.
Okay? And my point is,
Joey's grease lightning.
that's the whole thing, is all that stuff come from the devil. These folks have been doing this for a long time, on and off, and in different areas, and it's all spiritual. It all come from the devil. They don't all know each other. I mean, there's no way. I doubt it. I mean, you got masonry. I mean, and I think a lot of them do, but I don't think it's like that. I think that it's a spiritual thing. I think that folks got to really understand that God is real. Here, I'm just gonna turn around right here. Oh, look, a kitty.
Oh, look, a kitty. Ah, fuck, golf cart grannies. Let me jump in the bush.
But yeah, like, I just want to talk to you for a bit longer. Look like a Siamese. Adorable. Beautiful cat. But yeah, I'm out here enjoying life, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm basically on my last. Like, I don't even have no money. I don't know what my next move is or what I'm gonna do. But also at the
Yeah.
same time, I realized that there's not much that I really have to do. It's just about trying to line.
What we want to know, Joey, is what your living arrangement is now that you're back in Brownsville. That's all we fucking care. All this nonsense is fun and games. It's great and all. We want to know where your living situation is.
This next check. So
Tell on
I
yourself.
figure it, get up and get to work every day until the phone bill due on the 5th. And then from there, we'll see. Maybe I'll take a break from this. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not going to act like this has really made me that happy either. You know, so I kind of need a break. So I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. I would never take a break from working and doing what I'm doing, building the Batman project, but that's a different story. That's the thing. It got nothing to do with this. This is just the thing. This is the avenue and platform where we.
All right, I'll leave it at this. So he did start. How long we been here? 20 minutes. So 6:43. An hour ago, I ate a whatever last handful of bag of mushrooms I had in the bag. So if you've ever done mushrooms in your life, it's an hour has passed. So you know what time it is.
Promote and talk and speak publicly.
Not enough to go crazy. I was just getting them out of the house. Just to make you smiley.
And we make it look cute on purpose for the public so that the public can, you know, because you got all these civilians and people watching, and you know, you got all sorts. You got the youth watching me. I'm a role model for people. So this is to put a smile on folks' face and have people be happy. You understand? Because I'm a good man and a good dude. Don't ever get it confused. But at the same time, I'm the real thing. Like that's the thing. Like I'll do birthday parties and parties for real, and you know, wear the bat suit and all that. But like secretly, I'm the real thing, and I think that's the most gangster thing I've ever heard. I mean, can we be serious for a minute? Like come to your birthday party, like, yeah, well, you know, we need you to.
Where's the
get
cake
in
and
your
ice
costume
cream?
And it's not a costume. Like I really do this.
That was great. It was probably what, a year ago? He was streaming last year when he was starting this bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna go start doing birthday parties, but he was starving. That was when the whole Batman birthday cake bullshit, he wouldn't let go. And fuck it. Just give me a slice of pizza. If you want to talk to me, give me a slice of pizza, give me some ice cream and some Batman birthday cake.
You know, we'll pretend. You know, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, wouldn't they want to meet? They're going to want to meet the real thing. They don't want to meet something fake. You know, like if you told me that, like, hey, bro, like the real deal is going to be at your birthday party, I'd be jumping for joy.
Hell yeah.
Like, what? He's coming to my birthday party? He's taking time out his day in Gotham where all the crime and corruption's going on to come to my birthday party. Can you imagine?
Could you imagine being a kid? You're 8 years old and you're going to fucking school and you're super excited to share your invitations to your birthday party. Your mom and dad printed them out, nice little envelopes and everything like that. You give them to your favorite friends and you're like, this is the asshole of entertainment. That's a song. Asshole of entertainment. All right, let's go.
Okay, see, that's a much bigger deal. So that's the thing too. Like them birthday gigs will probably be ringing and coming in at some point here. Like I said, Brownsville, the Valley, you got a birthday party, you got an event of any sort, and if it's a restaurant like Main Event, any of these companies, you got anything going on where you need me to be there.
Hatfield, I think that's shit. I was early in when I started stream sniping Joey. That was probably maybe around my 100th. And what are we at now? 820.
Right. I'll have the bat suit. All you got to do is call me. Like I said, we have a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo. Folks can send $1 or whatever, leave a phone number, and try to say what it's for. You know, you could just type a caption, right? Like party or whatever, or event. And 100%, if you pay me, right? And I will 100% be there. You understand? Like I said, you can pay me when I get there. I'm sure that you want to know.
This
you
is
know
great.
me, or if you trust me enough, you can, you know, whatever, you know. So
if you
but
trust
as long
me
as it's in,
enough, you can hire me for your kid's birthday party. If you know, if send me a message, send me $1 if you trust me enough. That's great.
in Brownsville, that's all I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, and even that's difficult. But like I said, just the phone number, that way you get a hold of me so we can, you know, figure it out ahead of time. And I mean, if folks could give me a ride, that would help a lot, you know.
And you
But,
gotta come and
and I
pick
mean,
me
if
up
they
and
gave me
bring
a
me
ride
home.
there and back, I'd do it all over the valley, all the way to McAllen.
I can't. You gotta pick me up and bring me home. Oh, hey mom, can you come pick me up from the mall? Jesus Christ.
You know, I'll do it. You know, as long as I make my money and I walk away with some money and some profit, I'm good. You know, so like I said, let me know. You know,
Oh, this is funny.
but like I said, that's the whole point. Is on the side, I'm the real thing. You understand? Like that's the thing, folks. Like folks, a lot of folks will never understand. I think some folks are starting to realize like this is really his job. Like
These are
this is
real
his
birthday
career.
parties.
Like yes, this was never a gimmick for me. This is my calling. I got called and chosen by.
At Cognition, what we've all
Fuck you, Claude. Whatever.
Blessing could there really be? You know, so I mean, obviously I'm a tough guy and the tough guy, because if I wasn't the Don Dada, I don't think that God would have hand selected me out of everyone in the world, you know? So that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, folks don't get like I got like I'm making moves still. Don't get it confused. Like I said, like, nah, like we about to get things moving, man. Just
100%
be
Blue.
patient. Like real talk. We might be
Guaranteed Joey would steal from people's houses. You fuck yeah. Who would let him in the house? Okay, even if we got to that type of a scenario where somebody said, oh shit, Batman's available for birthday parties, not knowing this asshole. Say he came up with some AI cover of who he is and made a false advertisement, whatever it is, and this motherfucker shows up. Who's letting him in the house to steal anything? Who in the right mind of everyone here, hopefully in chat, wouldn't say, just get off my property before I call the cops or I just fucking lay you out?
getting things moving on another level too, where like I can kind of have the resources I need for a bit at least to really do what I need to do the right way. So that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm being patient about, waiting on. I'm trying to get all this moving a different way. Okay. So you got to understand, like, folks is sleeping on me, homie. You know what I mean? Like I said, if anyone want to help me out, I'm going to say this again publicly too. If you're located in Brownsville, I need a spot there. All I need, I just somewhere to sleep and a shower.
Yes.
And to be left alone. Like, if you're cool with me, all I need, I just want to help me out. I'm going to say this move another level too, where like I can kind of have the resources I need.
Listen,
for a bit at least to really do what I need to do the right way. So that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm being patient about, waiting on. I'm trying to get all this moving a different way. Okay. So you got to understand, like, folks is sleeping on me, homie. You know what I mean? Like I said, if anyone want to help me out, I'm going to say this again publicly too. If you're located in Brownsville, I need a spot there. All I need, I just somewhere to sleep and a shower. And
that this sentence is what we start. This is why we're listening right now to this fucking stream, is for that. So did mom say fuck off? Because before he got to Brownsville, he was angry about not having a living situation when he got there. So now he's been walking around, doing his world records in the park all night, trying to figure it out. He has nowhere to go.
And to be left alone. Like, if you're cool with me, cool. We could talk. We just make sure that I feel safe. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't play games like that. Like, wherever I sleep, I want to make sure I'm safe at. You understand? Wherever I'm relaxing, like, that's my place of peace. You know what I mean? So I'm big on that. Like, you know, that's the thing. People want to do extracurricular.
I'm pretty big on that.
I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty big. I'm pretty sure all you guys are pretty big on that, having a nice place to sleep at night, you know, with your door, knowing your door is locked and your windows open and you can relax.
There's nothing brave about that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I changed the game. We out here every day in the streets. There's no excuse. That's the thing. You got to let people do what they got to do, man. You know what I mean? Like, what? We all grown, bro. You know what I mean? So come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, enough of that. We already know what it is now. New time, new age. This is totally different now. That's why I did this. So you don't get every move I make. I'm literally the architect of reality. And everything I'm doing, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm strategic as it get, homie. You understand? See, folks really wanted to underestimate me. Folks have talked about me for years. Didn't have a clue how smart I was. Didn't have a clue I was a genius. Didn't have a clue how much I was actually doing.
Listening to him breathe. He's starting to fucking build himself up.
Folks have talked about me for years. Didn't have a clue how smart I was. Didn't have a clue I was a genius. Didn't have a clue how much I was actually doing and accomplishing while they were sleeping on me, talking behind my back, saying things that weren't true. I'm a boss. Like I told them in jail, I'm a boss. You understand? Like, for real. Like, I'm the boss. There's nothing above me. You know, real talk. So, I mean, that's what they refer to me as in the videos all the time. They're like, you're like that final level boss. Yeah. Like you got to get by me. Like, I'm the real deal. You want to win the game? Real talk. They said it today. They said, you won the entire game. Like, you've literally, and now you're going to help others to show them how to win the game. Like, yeah, the game of life. Homie, I won in life, period, and in the world. Now, what's up? Talk that.
Excuse me.
Folks talk so much. Y'all talk for years. What's up? We went to New York. Everything was quiet as a mouse. What's up with that, homie? Exactly. Exactly.
See, and this is good because when he's coming home now and he's expecting the sanctuary of mom's backyard, whatever situation may be. Sorry, I'm burping. That's not there. Now he's got, I mean, we don't know for certain yet. Maybe she's like, you got X amount of time. Maybe she's giving him a certain amount of time where you got to go, then you got to leave. But he did not take a shower or shave or clean himself up at all the first 24 hours. So
the same folks that have been typing every day, they up in New York. What's up? Yeah. Come on, man. I'm strategic as hell. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Trust me. It's real over here. So, yeah, like I said, I've been holding back for a long time. There's no more holding back. You know what I mean? Real talk. There's no more holding back.
no.
There's being smart, not holding back. That's the thing with a lot of these motivational videos. It's like, I love it. I love the motivation, but sometimes it's like a lot of people be encouraging me to do the wrong thing. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. You know, I got dudes that walk up to me and I understand it and I love it. Like, it's cool. I don't mind. You know, but you know what a lot of dudes is looking to see. You know, you already know, like, you know, they know, like, I'm a street dude. I'm a tough dude. I'm a tough guy. But a lot of the things that people be suggesting and saying they want me to do or, you know, think I should be doing or whatever, come with the job description. Like, I mean, first of all, I already did all that. That's how I got to this point.
Homeless, refusing jobs. That's how you got to this point. 100%. Giving handies on a Greyhound bus on a trip from fucking Akron, Ohio to fucking Brownsville, Texas, making $10. That actually fucking happened.
Like, I'm the enforcer of divine law. Do you know how many stripes I have? Like, seriously, I'm not making anything up. I'm answering people honestly, but I'm a nice guy. I'm a good guy. I'm about helping people. You know, I'd rather help anyone. I pray for my enemies. I'd rather help my enemy before anything. Straight up. I'm a good dude, man. You know, you got to really go out your way because
when you have to tell people you're a good dude, you are not a good dude.
Good, solid, nice person.
When you have to tell people you're a nice person, you are not a nice person. It'll come across. And if people fucking gravitate towards you, it's because you're a nice person, not because of this shit. We gravitate towards each other because we're nice people looking at a fucking ass-tard.
You know, and that's the thing, is the nice people and the ones that just are quiet and want to be left alone like me. Oh my goodness, they're adorable.
What the
Are
hell?
those baby possums?
Says the one you let fucking die in a goddamn flood on the way back from Kentucky last year. Goddamn, how long was it ago now? Yeah.
Oh my God. No, don't run. They are so cute. Oh my goodness.
They are not
like a little
cute.
baby possum.
They are not. Possums are probably the one species that, as babies, they're just equally as terrifying as the adults. I had, this goes back probably 1999, 2000-ish, whatever house I was renting in Lemon Grove, California. I had some water damage in the ceiling and a hole got eaten up. Little did we know we had a family of possums a female, just gave fucking live birth. So I had a dresser drawer in the closet above the hole with one of the drawers. I came home from work. Now I got a litter of like 7 fucking baby possums that fell from the fucking ceiling. The mom was trying to save them. They fell into my dresser drawer. So now I just this was like a throwaway dresser, whatever it was. I don't do fucking rodents. No, I don't do fucking rodents, especially possums. I fucking just pulled that dresser drawer out and I threw it in the fucking trunk of my car and I took it over to a fucking hill and I just fucking left it. Get!
Here you are. You're like a little beaver. They are so cute. There's 2 of them. Dude, they're adorable. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was a possum. It might have been like a beaver or something.
I don't know if
They're
it was a
so
possum.
cute.
It could have been a beaver.
That was awesome. Oh yeah, anyway, like I said, see that right there shows me I made the right choice. See, that God sends me signs.
Me going home to Brownsville, Texas was a good choice because I don't know if that is a goddamn possum or a beaver. It all makes sense now.
And there was 2 of them. That to me is a sign. That's saying like my divine spouse is coming. You see what I'm saying? I ain't making this stuff up, bro. It's real. Why would there be 2 of
divine
them?
beaver
That's
possum.
not a coincidence. That's saying 2 of a kind. That's saying a pair. Like the readings, that's what they keep saying lately, like recently.
Like a platypus.
Like they've been saying it's going to be 2 becoming 1. 2 parts, 2 halves becoming a whole. Show me. Give me
The thing about a platypus, though, is those fuckers will kill you with they're poisonous, right? A platypus? The duck-billed motherfucker looking weird fucking act of God, whatever it is. Plus, they're poisonous.
So you got to understand, like, I'm going through a major transformation. Even right now, I have been this entire time. This stuff is real, homie. Like I said, you understand, all I'm missing is the money.
The male
platypus. But like God provides for me. So like if folks could get behind me and back me financially a little bit, if we could get some financial support and financial backing, man, there's no limits to what I can do. I'm just being real. That's what folks don't get. Like, you don't get it, bro. I'm already making jumps and leaps that are the real deal. I'm not talking no high dirt mound stuff no more. We're talking next level from that. We're talking what the depictions show. Like that. Like literally. Like not joking, bro.
Fuck these dirt mounds. Fuck these dirt mounds. And do you know what question I'm going to ask Google next is, John Cole? I know you guys know.
You understand? Do you know how impossible that is to pull that off? And I just did it and I'm still standing and I'm here talking to you. That's a big deal, dude. Okay. You know, now it wasn't to that capacity in the depiction, of course. I mean, that's unbelievable. But I mean, we just started. But it's fairly close. It's not that far.
Yeah, we're going to learn something here. Let me move this window around and I'm just going to do a cold read for everyone. Well, I have a batch of mushrooms that are kicking in, so this should be interesting. Do platypuses use dildos? No, platypuses do not use dildos. While the animal kingdom features many bizarre evolutionary traits, the platypus reproductive behavior is strictly natural. And here's how their mating actually works. They have a 2-headed anatomy. Male platypuses have a uniquely forked two-headed penis. Two-headed penis, while closely related echidnas have a 4-headed penis. Spiny adaptations. The shaft of the male penis is covered in backward-facing spines. Scientists believe these are used to latch onto the female during underwater mating. The courtship dance. Males court females by biting their tails and swimming in circles. When the female is receptive, they dive and roll together before the male curls his tail under the body to fertilize her. All right, now we have we're all smarter right now for have listened to Joey.
Far off. It's really not. You know, so I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, I pay dues to do this, bro. I put everything on the line to do what I do. You understand? Like, I truly believe in myself. I believe in God. I believe in this, and I believe in what I'm doing. I don't think folks could ever understand, you know, feeling that passionate about something, because most folks never will get this feeling. You know what I mean? Like, when you're willing to put everything on the line for something that you believe in it that much, and you believe in yourself that much, and taking risks like that.
You ever taken a piss? I know we all have, where you're like, you go in the morning, wherever, you got a big fucking hard on piss. You got 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever it may be, 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. And you're aiming straight dead center. And that shit don't even fucking happen. You got one stream to the left, one stream to the right, and none of it reaches the fucking toilet. Could you imagine having a 4-headed penis do that? We're on fractal pisses right now.
You must believe in what you're doing. You must feel that strongly about it. It must mean more to you than anything else, because you risking everything to do this.
Why do I think of this shit?
So I've already proven I'll pay any due and any cost and anything that come along with this. That's how serious it is for me. I'm not talking about no YouTube. I'm talking about my career and running the Batman project.
No, that's when you piss in the shower just to be safe. You just turn, you know the effect that's just gonna fucking happen, and you just don't even know, nor do you care, because you're gonna take a shower anyway. But you're not taking you're not ready to take a shower yet. You're probably like 10-15 minutes off. So just to be safe. I'm sharing too much about my personal life.
So with that being said,
being said,
like Bangs tells me, he says, you don't
care.
Fear. He said, you welcome it. Exactly. Like, that's the truth. Like, they're not lying. Like, all them depictions about me, bro. Like, are you serious? Yeah, it's all talking about me. Every quote, everything they say, it all pertains to me. It's my attitude when he says, I don't got time for this. That's how I talk. That's what I tell folks. I don't have time. I don't argue. I don't waste time. Like, I'm not about small talk. I'm always busy. I'm telling you, it's real, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, and trust me, I'm still going through it physically. And like, since I did that, since I made that jump. So, you know, I don't know.
The jump, his active leap of faith. What the fuck is it? We're going to find out. I don't know why I'm so attached to it, but there's so fucking much meaning that he's attached to it that I got to find out.
Anything can happen in this, man. It's life. That's what people don't get, but that's my thing. Don't claim to be something that you're not. Don't claim to be about this and that, and you're not. And that's the thing, is I know homies ain't about nothing, especially in New York. All them little homies, if they part of this or whatever, this group, whatever, they running around doing this silly stuff, they ain't about nothing. You don't get no brownie points for nothing y'all doing. I hope you understand that. And then the system, you know, the system gonna do what the system does. That system is still there. It's still salivating. It may be corrupt, but that system gonna do what it does. And you're starting to see that come out, and they're holding folks accountable. They're gonna hold folks accountable for all this stuff they did with the Knicks win. Yeah, in the street, they're going to hold folks accountable. They got them on camera, bro. Like, you got to understand, like, what folks have been doing is silly as hell. And you literally just opened up the terrain for me to run New York even more. This is what folks don't get.
Plokes don't get. Plokes don't get. I am going to take this opportunity. If y'all haven't seen it, I am just going to share it anyway. This was on his Ice Monkey CEO 7506 channel. Let me share this screen. What's the name of this called? Here we go. This is just him fucking, something is just eating. I told you, everything's going to eat at him for this whole trip for months. And we're not going to hear the end of it, but this is what he came up with. Let me rewind it. Here we go.
Because we're from New York. So in New York, you know, we win a basketball game and we all lose our fucking minds. Because we're all fucking retarded. That's right. Because we're from New York. And in New York, You do whatever the fuck you want. That's right. So when the Knicks win and we win a basketball game, we celebrate by fucking up everything within a 5,000-mile radius.
Jesus.
That's how we do it here, boy. Up in New York. Because we're all from New York. New York City. Welcome to New York City. Yeah, because we're from New York. Yeah, you're real fucking cool. You're so fucking cool. I mean, I can't remember the last time that I won a basketball game and celebrated by fucking acting like a goddamn fucking chimpanzee on steroids. But, you know, you're real fucking
Quality
cool.
racism from Joey.
Yeah, because we're from New York. New York. Yeah, we're in New York. We like to just jump around on random shit. Traffic lights aren't even safe. Because remember, we're from New York. New York. From New York City.
New York.
Win a basketball game and we absolutely forget who the fuck we are because we won. That's right. We win.
He's
so
shaking.
Fuck everything.
Fuck everything. All right, let's go back to the fucking. Fuck that noise. All right, share screen. Batman. We're gonna go back to Batman is progress. Whatever progress to be had, haven't seen any. But the progress that we've had is he's still begging for a place to live. So safer to assume that he's completely homeless and mom's not letting him stay. We'll just leave it at that. We don't know 100% because he got his bike, his beach cruiser, and his Batman uniform out of the backyard, wherever mom had it or wherever he had it. We don't know. All right, let's go.
These enemies be thinking they smart and they be thinking they proven something.
Because he's still going too.
Anymore. Like, you can't tell me that I came to New York and all these folks start acting that way and that it don't have nothing to do with me. Homie, it has to. It has to do with me and God. It has to do with my energy being that powerful. I'm telling you, when I come through any hood, like when I was in Irving and all these ghettos, people start acting crazy when I come around. But when it come to me, nothing happened. I'm always good.
Red Screen, I think he went to the hospital just because he was having a panic attack. And believe me, if I can know anything about panic attacks, I fucking know. But and he caught a cold, which scares him to fucking death. When he gets sick, it scares him to fucking death. I truly think the jump is more of a metaphor in his head than it is an actual physical thing that happened.
Think about that. Why do you think that is? Maybe because I'm everything I say I am. Maybe because I'm really a monster and a nightmare. Did you ever think about that? See, that's the thing. Folks know what it is. They really do. So that's what my thing. Like, yeah, man, that homie that was on the phone, he was on the phone talking in front of me in Dallas just right now. That little homie was talking about, yeah, you know, folks know what it is, man. I was sitting there looking at him like, what? We know what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, you would see him like kind of glance over, you know what I mean? And not say anything like, yeah, like, no, I think it's, you know what it is. I think that's what it is. I think you know. I think that's why you talking like that. You understand? On your phone to whoever. You know what I mean? Like, come on, homie. What's the point in talking about it? You're either about it or you're not.
You're either gay or you're not, right? Stop staring at
I ain't
each other
hearing
across
nothing,
the room from the corners of your eye going, hey, what do you think? Yeah.
Bro, I get tired of hearing it, man. All that fake talk. That's the thing in all them shelters. That's all they do is talk. And folks ain't about nothing. If you was about something, you go fill out a
Shelter
job
love.
application. Straight up. I'm 100% for real.
Shelter love.
You know,
will
and now
be a
they
song.
starting to make memes and videos about that, and I'm glad they doing that. That's what's needed. Kind of making fun of the fact that all these dudes is saying they crazy and they on whatever and they wilding out.
Are you ready to feel good about your body? Life
More pills, more drugs. When all you got to do is open the front door, get some exercise, and you won't have a fucking pills and drugs.
They hold your money and your cards, but
I came straight to New York hard body. I walked down every block by myself with nothing but a tank top on. You can't be serious and a cape.
No offense. I had a hot mic on that. No offense to the people that actually have to have prescriptions and things like that for medical conditions and stuff like that. But most of it can be avoided by simply fucking going outside and getting some exercise. Tell me if I'm telling lies.
You know what I mean? Like, what's up? I'm Batman. You understand? Come on, man. You can't be playing these games, man. People are going to call things out for what it really is. That's the thing. All these folks, man, I see them every day, like right now. You know what I mean? All these folks, man, they've been fronting, pretending for decades, man. All that fake stuff. That fake stuff was never real. See, this is the thing. I'm the gift that keep on giving. I don't go nowhere. Boy, you understand? Real talk. What you mean? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, let them know. I'm barely getting started. See, that's what you don't get. No, folks don't get. I peep game. I know when folks against me. I know when you not my real friend. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now look at you.
I'm thinking shelter love. I'm thinking white snakeish, something like that. That's what I'm feeling.
Now look at your situation, buddy.
He's still alive.
Say it while I walk right down your block. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. See, people don't get. No, I'm really, really real. You understand?
Okay, so he's going through the neighborhood right now and people are already starting to look at him again. So golf cart grannies coming around the corner, or is he going to the golf course and going to go hide in the fucking, what time is it in Sneed or Brownsville? It's fucking 9:15. So
don't do no acting over here. Nah, you showed your cards. Y'all show your intentions. You show your cards. You show what you want. Then you want to sit there and talk and pretend. What's the point of that? Man, come on, bro. Talk about your own actions and what you was trying to do. Don't be upset and project just because and talk backwards just because, you know, you lost and it didn't work out for you. Sure. Folks had all these evil plots and plans and I shut them all down because that's exactly what I do, right? With God, and I won. So, okay. Then that's all they left with is trying to pretend, right? You don't see them talking no more.
Who was it? I can't remember the name of the YouTube guy. Somebody knew who I was talking about, but he's like a geek. Comes across, he's like a doctor or some shit like that, but he comes across as like an internet geek, whatever. Those rhino pills that you see at the gas station with the big ass fucking container, it looks like a pill for a fucking horse or a whatever. Big ass thing. He opened it up and it cost him about $300. He had the ingredients sent over to a lab to see what it is. It's just 100% fucking goddamn hard-on pills. God damn it, I can't think of the name. But yeah, the same ingredients as you have to have a prescription for, just being created fucking in a lab and packaged in rhino pills from the gas station.
I don't hear a peep, man. Every day it's quiet as a mouse. Yeah. Yeah, I told you thing about me, man. Don't ever forget this. I forget nothing. I let nothing go. I'm barely getting started. See, you don't understand. There's more than one way, homie. There's a lot of different avenues, okay, for what I do. Okay. That's what folks don't get. Like I said, yeah, look at y'all's situation now. Yeah, look at how you doing now. Now look at how I'm doing. On top of the world, winning, baby. Real king of New York. What's up? Yeah. And had I allowed them to have happen with
sildenafil, it's the same shit. The ingredients that is in Viagra, it's the same shit that's in the fucking gas station. It's completely illegal, but you can buy the kits. For the fact that I know this, you could buy the kits to have that shit from China. You can buy anything from China, but you can buy those kits that package that shit and put whatever fucking medication that you want into that shit and have it sold, including Viagra.
They wanted for me. Had I allowed the devil to do what he did, and a lot of folks have, a lot of folks bowed down.
Do rhinos use dildos? God damn it.
You understand? I can't understand why. I never would. I never let the devil do to me what he done to these other folks ever. Now what's up? Yeah. Had I allowed that, though, like I said, I wouldn't be in this position right now. I could tell you that. And guess what? They going through exactly what they wanted for me. Easy. All of them.
Now he's
every single one of you. Now what's up? Now what's up?
What's up, OC?
Yeah. Like I said, I love it. You know what I mean? I absolutely love it. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing, bro. I told you God taught me. Like, be non-reactive, non-responsive, just observe and pay attention. Make the right moves. You understand? Make the right decisions. That's why everything they promote in New York and all these places is wrong. That's why you hear it all in the shelter where folks are homeless. I ain't hearing nothing. You understand? I don't listen to nothing. I listen to God.
Listen to him. He's getting angry now, but now he's jealous because he left the shelters and those people actually have a place to fucking lay their head tonight. Versus you, Joey, you turned down a job opportunity to give you the same amount of money that you would make in one day that takes you fucking 4 months. That you said, no, fuck this shit. I'm going to spend every last damn dollar I have to hop on a Greyhound bus and go back to Brownsville, Texas, to where I don't have a place to lay my head at night. And then you're going to you're going to live stream and bitch about the people that are in shelters that have a place to sleep at night. It's fucking beautiful.
Winning. You feel me? So,
and while we're at it, no, rhinos do not use dildos. They are wild animals and rely entirely on natural instincts and mating behaviors to reproduce. And they do not possess the cognitive ability and tools or desire to use sex toys. So no, short answer is rhinos do not use dildos.
Well, yeah, like I said, remind them.
Like I said,
let them know. You feel me? Like I said, man, it really be funny, man. The game is funny, man. The game is to be sold, not told, too. We got a Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, I'll be all right. I got a hard time right now, but I'll be all right. God take care of me. God love me. I'll be all right. He continue to provide. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Real talk. I have to. I don't have a choice. Just like always. This ain't nothing I ain't been through before. That's what folks don't get. You know what I mean? I went through this 8 million times now, so it's like...
So is this guaranteed that mama said, here, get your fucking mask, get your fucking beach cruiser, get your fucking garbage fucking cape, and get it off my fucking property, get the fuck out of here? I think, is that confirmed? That's fucking beautiful.
It ain't new, you know? And that's the thing. God told me stop accepting breadcrumbs. I never did. I was never satisfied with that. You understand? I'm just working with whatever I got. That's the thing. You know what I mean? You see the Wofford's going through it, man, and it's just crazy, bro. You see them going through it, doing the same thing, trying to elicit sympathy. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Give me a minute.
Golf cart granny's coming into the picture. Let me dart underneath the fucking bush here for real quick.
So, you know, for me personally, I don't even know what to tell folks, man. Like, I really feel like I made the right decision. Like, I'm happy with my decision. I'm glad that I'm not still in Akron, Ohio. A lot of things are looking up.
Listen to his library voice now. He's fucking hiding. Now he has nowhere to go, and he's fucking... It's insane. I mean, is it crazy that we're doing this and we're listening to it over and over again? But it's hilarious. What else is there to do on a Sunday night?
Man, a lot of things are looking good. It's a lot of positivity, and there's nothing folks can do. God already told me, man, there's nothing that can stop my destiny. Nothing, you know? So that's the thing. Like, I'm going to keep on moving forward.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm going to keep on moving forward. I'm going to keep on progressing. I'm going to keep on winning. I'm going to keep on doing what I do. And that's all, you know, all I can do. God just asked that we do the best we can. You know, God never said it would be easy, but he said he'd be with us. God ain't never left my side. I know that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't get, like, that's the thing. Y'all folks minimize everything. You don't talk about the fact that I was just in all these different shelters, like a couple of them. Okay. Yeah. Like a lot, you know what I mean? Like different environments. Like, you got to give credit where credit's due, man. I keep going into these places and you see, I walk out and I look Gucci every day. I mean, that says
it's called
a lot,
shelter
bro. These
shopping.
Places are worse than prisons, bro. Are you serious? Yeah. I mean, in New York, I was literally living amongst and with a bunch of dudes that, you know, came fresh out of prison, out of the federal penitentiary and out of Rikers Island, bro. Yeah. So if I could hold my own like that, no problem. And it ain't even a problem, bro. And I really don't be having any problems. That should tell you something. That's what folks don't get. Like, y'all talk about this and that.
Living problems with the people.
Stuff that I can actually do that I like is a cakewalk
poverty
to me. Ain't even
people
that
from prisons.
Because it ain't nothing I ain't done before. These are environments, I know how they are. I know how prisons are, even though I've never been to one and I don't plan to ever go. but I know how they are because all the folks I grew up with, they all did prison gigs. That's what folks don't get. Like, you don't have to go somewhere. When you hear enough stories and you get told how a place is, you can kind of figure it out if you're smart. I already know how it is, and it ain't nothing to glorify. It ain't cool. It sucks, and it's not somewhere you want to go. But it also is not what people make it to be. If it's like that for you, it's because you believe it to be that way. You understand? That's what folks don't understand. Is like any environment, if you be you and you say, no, I'm not going to follow your rules. No, I'm not adapting. No, I'm not going to do things the way you want me to. And it just is what it is. Now, what's up? Folks got to respect it.
He's so
There's
emotional right
no
now.
choice. That's what I do. That's where I come in, homie. Like I said, I'll change the environment, period. I don't care where it is. I'm not a product of my environment. My environment is a product of me. You understand? And you see that more every day. A lot of folks like have said hi to me, folks welcoming me back, like with open arms, man. People love me, bro. That's why folks be in their feelings, because everybody loved me. That's the thing I really realized, you know, and it was never about that. Like, I want to have good relations with everybody. I've gone out of my way, you know, but I can only do so much. Like, folks need
But
to
at
think
the end of the day, your own mother says, get the fuck out of my life.
for themselves, man. You see what it is, bro. Exercise some judgment. You know what I mean? Exercise some thinking. Use your mind and say, is this right or wrong? What I'm doing, what I'm supporting. You know what I mean? And if not, I got to call that out, homie, publicly. You feel me? Straight up. I don't care who it is. Straight up. I care about right and wrong and nothing else. You understand? See, that's the thing folks don't get. Like, folks already know me now. Folks already know what it is now. Folks try to keep me calm, homie. Real talk. For real. What would you load? You like an extra biscuit, Mr. Sneed? Which we don't want to repeat of last year, Mr. Sneed. Make sure you're good. Okay. Oh, gee. Oh, goodness. I remember the last time Mr. Sneed was a little upset, and it wasn't pretty.
Remember the last time the golf cart grannies had to chase you off the fucking property?
Oh, gee. Mr.
It was about a year ago, right?
Hi there. How you doing? Folks can't even deal with me. Real talk. I'm a lot to handle, homie. Real talk. So on that note, other than that, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I run New York, king of New York for real, not playing. And that's solidified now. So that's another victory in the bag. You know
I want to pick this up a little bit.
There you go.
He's still going, and we are 20 minutes behind. So I've been live for an hour. Yeah, let me pick up the pace on this a little bit.
Good talk.
He's
Shout
still
out to
going.
Steve's, nothing but love, always, no matter what. Like I said, like, I love people, man. I love everybody. You know, even my enemies. I pray and love my enemies, man. You got to, bro. I feel love to Steve's nonstop, man. I miss him, bro. I genuinely miss him, man. I feel bad. I miss him. You know, and I miss him a lot. I'm gonna keep it real. It hasn't even been easy for me. You know what I mean? And that's somebody who probably never knew I even felt that way. That's the saddest part. You know, I miss him. I miss him a lot. It's hard, you know. But like I said, it is what it is, man. You know, when I got on YouTube, man, I got on here on some good, friendly stuff, man. I wanted to just have fun. It was always love and positivity over here with everybody. It was just everybody else was on what they on, and we're not gonna let you forget now. You understand? Like, nah, you wanted to be on that every day.
Is it out of his fucking league to start asking like dead people if they have a couch you can sleep on? I don't think it's happened yet, but it's not out of the realm for him to do it, right?
Now folks is dealing with what God got, you know what I mean? And now folks is, you know, like, oh my goodness, this is too much. Like, well, yeah, what you was doing was too much. I mean, you should have asked me. All these fake jokes and stuff. I mean, hell, you could have asked me first if I was okay with that. I would have told you now. Hell no. Said what? Yeah, folks be surprised. Folks can't handle it now. You know, karma and God is real, folks. Believe that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna get paid to exist. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get paid to exist. I'm gonna level up. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. You know, and I've been patient enough. I've waited over 6-7 years, about 6+ years probably. So it is what it is. I ain't got no problem doing more waiting. I've waited forever. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing though. Like, I really got to get back to
That's
work. You
the
know,
top tier shit that you could ever say about yourself as a person. about being the complete, absolute piece of trash that you are, that you expect to be paid to just exist.
I got to get back with fitness and the strength levels. I got to push those further, like I already have, as you can see. Like I said, today was light because I'm tired, man, from that trip. It's a 44-hour trip from Akron, Ohio, man. It wasn't no joke. You know what I mean? But like I said, we getting everything moving. I'm gonna be fully operational in New York. That's the future, and it's just plain and simple. I run New York. I'm the king of New York. You understand? When I have the money, like I said, I'll be building different rat suits. I'll be coming out in different bat pods, Lamborghinis like Bruce Wayne. Like I'll be eating at the finest restaurants New York has to offer. Like we're going to be on the classy side of New York. And then I go into the hoods and the ghettos and all these different environments that I've already been in. So I'm used to it, right? On the bat pod, and I get busy and go to work. How you feel now? And that's going to be my dream life and my career. And I'm going to do it not just all over New York, but I'm going to expand. I'm going to do this all over the world. Like that's the thing you don't get too. Like my next goal too is to try to get passports, about $130. Folks could just send me that. Like, why not? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to do. Like, I need folks to support. You know, you got all sorts of people that work different careers that listen to me. I need help, bro. I can't do this by myself, man. I can't. I've done it for this whole time. I don't have any money left. I pump every dime I had. I pump and put into the Batman Brothers. Everything I get, I try to invest into this because I want to make sure my point is proven, that they can't turn around later and say, well, you didn't get results, or you're just talking. No, I got receipts. Like NYPD didn't get investigated until right after I left New York. You want to tell that? Okay, that's number one. And talking about that NYPD is investigating NYPD is the silliest, most corrupt thing I've ever heard. Don't you think it should be a higher agency? We've got the FBI, CIA, and the feds for a reason. They have no problem coming in and, literally, engineering and manipulating everything with these fake rappers. We've lost legends. So why is it that when it's justice time, they have such a hard time finding their way to the scene? Huh? Awfully convenient, don't you think? Awfully convenient. See, folks are starting to realize, wait a minute, he's not joking. He's really the real deal. Yeah, I'm a living legend, homie. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's no telling how long he's going to go on this stream because it's night 2 now. Now it sounds like he doesn't have anywhere to go. So, oh shit, what are we in for? What am I in for? You guys can choose to fucking listen or not, but I already pushed all my fucking chips into the fucking center of the table for this one.
I've been it since I was born. My identity was hidden to protect me half my life. How do you think I feel? Yeah, it was a story, brother.
That's what the mushrooms were for.
See, all about your boy right here. All about little old me. Yeah, I am the prophecy. You better get that right, and you better understand that. I don't care who says what. I'm the prophecy. So yeah, like I said, and I'm highly needed in this cold world. You understand? So that's the thing, man. You need me, you call me. Like I said, we got a Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo. Folks got to pay me to talk to me. It's just that simple. I mean, folks got $1. These homeless dudes got $1. Come on, man. I just spent about $300 on my ticket, just to get back here. I mean, come on, man. You got to get real, bro. I put tons of money. I told you, I put thousands of dollars into this. I funded the whole Austin trip there and back. That was like $1,000. We're talking, like, I don't know what folks be talking about, bro. I facilitate everything. I'm a boss. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm 100% don't care about money. I'll spend every dime I have and then rebuild out of nothing. That's the thing. Like, no, it takes work. It takes hard work, and folks don't get. A lot of it is pushing the physical limits. There is no limitations. I'm literally limitless. They're talking about it in the reading, bro. That's what you don't get, like, bro. And that's the thing too. Like every ad I see for what I'm trying to learn with the mechanical engineering and you know what I'm talking about. They offer classes for it in Houston. You know what I mean? You wear the mask thing. Yeah, that I have to learn that. And every website I see, they have what's and who's, right? The same folks who were doing all this stuff in New York and everywhere and committing all the crimes. And they're just all over the place. And honestly, I'm just tired of seeing it and dealing with it. Like, I don't need to deal with that to learn this skill. That's why I haven't done it yet. Because every time it becomes some kind of attention show, a circus that has zero to do with the task at hand. And I don't feel that that's right nor fair in my country at all. Like, it's just a skill. I just want to be shown it and I want to learn it. It should take 5 seconds. I don't trust folks. I don't like being around folks. That's what folks don't get. That's why I don't participate in this system, because I totally disagree with it. I don't agree with nothing y'all have been talking about.
That's why you're homeless in the park, Joey.
I think it's crazy. I think it's unfair as it gets, and it's crystal clear. I think it's completely one-sided. I think there's no justice at all. I think it makes absolutely no sense. And you continue to hand these folks every opportunity, free housing, everything, and they still complain. I think it's a joke. That's what I think it is. And I'm waiting for things to be fair, and the only one who can make them fair again is God.
You're going to be waiting a long fucking time there, champ.
I'm 100% justified. I'm not self-righteous. I'm truly righteous. That's the thing. These folks it was in the reading that they was sitting there projecting again, talking about like acting like they talking about me, talking about themselves. We can see who's self-righteous, and we can see who truly righteous. That's clear as day. We can see who the good, innocent man is in all of this. All I did was stand on business and stand up for myself and all my people. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's why they won't have a conversation with me, right? Righteous people are always willing to talk and have a conversation. Just like I've been telling everybody they can come talk to me. Easy. Yeah. How about that? So yeah, like I said, outside of that, I don't care what folks tell themselves, man. You understand? Like I said, we all know reality. We all know what it is, little homie. You know what I mean? So moving forward from that, like I said, you don't get it. That's all I need to learn. I need to learn that. I need to be able to learn fabrication and how to attach and put metal together and build suspensions. And I got to learn how to build engines. I got to learn electronics in depth. I have to learn every system, including systems that military deals with and all different agencies, different people, different components. I have to learn all those systems because they all may be applicable at some point. It depends on the level, right, of what we're talking about. It depends on the mission.
Here it comes, folks. We're waiting for it. The same material that airplanes are made out of, the walls of the interior of airplanes. Is that what he says?
In a hand. You understand? That's the thing. And like, that's why folks be in their feelings, because I'm smart. See, they expected me to just make a mistake. Right. If I made a mistake or I did what folks encouraged me to do, I mean, how would I have a future in this game? That don't make no sense, bro. Like, that's why I don't understand that. Like, why say that to me? You know what I mean? Like, that makes me feel like you have an agenda. That makes me feel like you're not my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, we all know I'm a tough guy, man. There's nothing for me to prove. I proved it. That's how I got here. The only way I could get here, if I was a street dude and a legend and I've done my thing in jails and everywhere in shelters all over the street, is if I'm the real deal. I got more stripes than a zebra. Trust me on that. That's not what we out here doing. That's not even my main focus. Like I said, and like I said, in martial arts, they teach you, if you can defeat your opponent mentally, you never have to resort to nothing else. That's what folks don't get. No, this is spiritual, man. This is spiritual. You understand? Like, you know, for it to get to that point, homies would have to either do a whole lot or be on my level. And the thing is, folks already know what it is. You understand? Folks won't even entertain the thought because they know about me. You understand? That's the truth. That's when you the real deal. So that's the thing. Like, what people be saying, it don't add up. It doesn't make sense. It really don't, because you talking like I'm someone who has something to prove. I've been proving it so many times. It's comedic. I mean, are you serious? You know how much existential evidence there is of that? I'm just saying, like, real talk. I mean, come on, man. See, that's my problem. That's why I don't like
could go on all fucking
they start talking
night,
and they don't know what the hell they talking about.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting at a crossroads tonight. I had maybe like 3.5 grams of mushrooms staring me in the face, going, "What the fuck?" Or I got my car keys. It's Sunday night. Let's go sweat off the weekend. Go sit in the sauna for gym. That's a mile down the road, maybe a mile. And go sweat for a half hour, get it all out of you. Or you know that this asshole fucking ass-tard is going to go live and start telling on himself about his living situation. So, of course, you know, that's why we're here.
That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, like, that's why, like, it's all good. Like, I understand people want to see what they want to see. I respect that. That's cool. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, 100% I'm about that. But like I said, that's not the focus right now.
So you
like,
take the easy way out, eat the mushrooms, and you fucking fire up a live stream.
Man, I still have rules I got to follow. There's a system, man. There's a system salivating, bro. Like, don't get it twisted or confused. We all know what I do. Yeah, that's real. 100% is real. But that's the thing. Like, we don't do no talking. See, that's the thing. Folks be talking too much. Like, I don't want folks coming around me and talking. Talk is cheap, man. Talk ain't never helped no boat to sail. You feel me? Like, real talk, bro. If you really what you say you ain't gonna do no talking.
Never helped. That's why you don't hear me no boat to sail.
You know what I mean? So yeah, moving forward beyond that, you know what I mean? But like, that's the thing. It'd be funny because I tell them like, yeah, bro, all that already happened. That's how I got here. That was the whole point of my story. Like, I came up hard, bro. I'm being for real, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's funny, girl.
I'm a good dude, man. Like, real talk. I'm a solid, good dude. Like, I like helping people, man. You know, like, that's the thing. People don't get. I'm ultra kind. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just know what I know on me. Like, I stand on business. That's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, like,
okay, what's the difference? What's the difference between it being a kind person, extra kind, ultra kind? What's the difference just being a kind, just
thing, yeah, for real. I want to help people, man. I'm an angel. I want to help people. I want to see everybody do well.
Ultra kind.
Like, that's the thing. So I've had so many people try to get on that low vibration with me and then act like I'm going to do the same thing. Like, man, I've been there, done that, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't, because I know I'm going to win because I win every time. I'm good. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Let them stay on that low vibration stuff. That stuff ain't never gotten nobody nowhere. That's why you see all this fake rap beef. And do you see any rapper that's succeeding? Exactly. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Folks only go back and forth like that on that fake stuff, and it's all fake. In the hood, it's real, and on this rap stuff is fake. Just like in New York, it's all fake. You understand? They only do that because they don't know how to build nothing.
Shelters.
Tell me when I'm not dropping jewels. They only do that because they don't know how to build nothing. They only do that because they wallowing in misery. They don't know how to go do something like read a book and something productive and constructive, because that's all they know how to do is beg for money, beg for whatever the government will give them, live in free housing, won't work for nothing, won't pay no land taxes like me, won't do nothing, won't pay millions in bills like I have. They'll just sit there and complain and whine. Then they got the audacity to try to give someone like me advice because I'm coming through a shelter because I'm working in New York. You feel me?
Wow.
Folks ain't never paid for nothing. You know how many bills I paid? You have a clue? You know how much money I put out having to pay expenses? You have no idea, bro. You know how much I paid in living expenses? Millions. Literally millions of dollars.
This is fantastic.
Folks want to sit there and talk grown man talk, then talk it. You know what I mean? I got receipts too. You know, brokerage accounts with over $300,000. Like it ain't nothing, little daddy. Like what? Can you imagine? Yeah. See, that's the thing, bro. Now, you got to talk to me for who I am. You're going to talk to me right. Everybody. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like 100% it's like that though. I understand though. Like I understand that people be wanting to see certain stuff, but it's like, just be patient, man. You know, and better yet, if you want to see whatever you want to see, donate. We got a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo. I'm being for real. Donate, because if I get enough money and you get me on something electric, 100% it's like that. Yeah, 100%. That's part of what I do. It's about it. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I'm about it for real, but that's the thing. It has to be with a purpose. See, that's the thing a lot of people don't get. It can't be misdirection. It can't be trying to prove a point. You ain't never going to accomplish nothing like that. That's the problem. A lot of folks in jail.
James Parker is the all-in-one
Fuck you, Claude.
workspace.
I'm never
We are a
some
very
of these
small startup,
goddamn
so,
commercials. I will never buy from you. Just because you're interrupting shit good happening. Shit good happening. Is that a phrase? Shit that is good is happening. Shit good happening. God damn, I'm retarded.
Like, you know, where's the money? Like I said, like, oh man, that's why I say folks got to pay me to talk to me. Because whatever you saying, I want to make sure that you backing it up. You understand? That's my deal. You understand? I understand what folks want to see. Like I said, contribute then. You know what I mean? Oh, it's 100% like that. But like I said, let's get me enough money so I'm rolling on some electric wheels. That's all I need, bro.
Asian
Straight
Stanley,
up. Like,
what
I'll
up?
do my thing here in the valley right in front of everybody and win, like I've been doing on foot. You want to give me credit yet? I've been doing it all on foot for like years now, right? You know,
That's actually a pretty good question, because I have no. Does anyone here in chat know the backstory behind this of how he started getting into these fucking retarded sector readings, as we call them?
other than that, it is what it is. And I don't want to just do it here. I want to do it in New York. So like, that's the thing. Like, if folks really want to help me, give me the money. You know what I mean? Straight up, just give me the money. Because once I have the bread and I have the money, bro, it's a wrap, man. You know what I mean? We talking like, oh, like if I get a spot, all I have to do is get a spot in New York. I ain't paying no thousands of dollars of rent. That's the silliest thing I ever heard. When everybody got somewhere to go, they just did what they did with the rent. So y'all ain't even got to pay no more rent, at least for a little while. How you complaining? You got a spot for me to go to? Like, that's the thing. Folks act so unreasonable. Like, you really think that anybody smart, I'm a genius. You think anybody smart who can even think would pay over $2,000 to $5,000 and work to make that money so that you can?
Let's fucking rewind this here again, because I'm starting to laugh and I'm missing it right now, because this is like some of the most retarded shit that comes out of his mouth here. It's
You understand? That's my deal. You understand? I understand what folks want to see. Like I said, contribute then. You know what I mean? Oh, it's 100% like that. But like I said, let's get me enough money so I'm rolling on some electric wheels. That's all I need, bro. Straight up. Like, I'll do my thing here in the valley right in front of everybody.
That's why we call them sector readings, Asian Stanley.
And win, like I've been doing on foot. You want to give me credit yet? I've been doing it all on foot for like years now, right? You know, other than that, it is what it is. And I don't want to just do it here. I want to do it in New York. So like, that's the thing. Like, if folks really want to help me, give me the money. You know what I mean? Straight up, just give me the money. Because once I have the bread and I have the money, bro, it's a wrap, man. You know what I mean? We talking like, oh, like if I get a spot, all I have to do is get a spot in New York. I ain't paying no thousands of dollars of rent. That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Here it is.
When everybody got somewhere to go, they just did what they did with the rent. So y'all ain't even got to pay no more rent, at least for a little while. How you complaining? You got a spot for me to go to? Like, that's the thing. Folks act so unreasonable. Like, you really think that anybody smart, I'm a genius. You think anybody smart who can even think would pay over $2,000 to $5,000 and work to make that money so that you can stand in basically an efficiency that's smaller than like an efficiency in Miami? Are you serious?
Stand in efficiency.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard. I would never pay New York rent, ever, ever. You got to be crazy. Real talk. What? If you smart and you know finances, that's the first thing. You live under your means. You could never do that and build nothing. That's why New York ain't built nothing. Then folks ain't rich.
And it's really a sad state of affair that we're in right now, where rent prices are just really, to even fucking, like the very first apartment that I rented here in San Diego in 90 shit. I'll just say 92 because I don't know. And you better, it was a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It was $475. I believe by the time we moved out, they raised it to $525 a month. That very exact same apartment now is going for $25.95. And that being said, when you got an apartment that you're almost spending $800 a week to bust your fucking ass, and then when you want to go buy some like good food, like when I'm talking good food, I'm saying like a pound of ground beef, 93.7 fat, whatever it may be. Because what? You're fucking $8-9 in on that. For my point is this: if you're gonna have children anymore, you got to be fucking responsible and have your shit together to letting them go out into society where this shit's gonna fucking happen. Where it's like, if you're gonna have kids, you best be known they're gonna be living with you for the rest of your fucking life.
They struggling to get by every day, and they want to get a Gucci purse, and that's a big deal to them because the place you live is so ridiculously expensive that's a big deal. Yeah. I'd rather live, somewhere else where it's cheap, and a Gucci purse, I can go buy 5 of them. You know what I mean? And that ain't nothing. And then go buy a car. That's being smart. That's rich. That's what folks don't get. You ain't rich because you rent high. That's silly. That's backwards. And then like, I don't pay for stuff that should be free. You know what I mean? All the housing should be free, period. First of all, 100%. Yes. So that's the thing. Like, especially if I'm traveling, you're going to give me a spot. Provide a spot. Like I said, that's all I need. Somewhere to shower and sleep. That's all I need. I won't even be there most of the time because I'll be running the Batman project in New York, and something electric on wheels that's fast as hell, and money to get me another one if it messes up or anything happens to it, since we know what I do for a living, little homie. You feel me? That's all I need, bro. You know what I mean? You want to see action? You want to see the real thing? What I do, what I haven't shown the public at all? Like I said, put the money behind it. Put the money behind me and then talk. Feel me? Go talk. That's all you got to do. I already proved I could do this. I already proved I'm the chosen one. I'm 100% for real. I've been doing it the whole time off camera. Now let's see. If folks will put some money behind me, that's all I'm saying. You got to back up what you're saying. If you want to put some money behind me, then we can talk. Then it's easy. You know what I mean? Oh, real talk, bro. I got to work on these blocks. I do this for real, bro. I'll go eat at the restaurant across the street in a block on Chicago and go to work on the same block that night and change everything. Yeah. This is what I do for a living, homie. You know how much of an expert I am dealing with these so-called thugs and wannabe criminals?
Nowhere to go,
so
nowhere to run.
Out here for real. That's what you don't get. I know all of them. You think that we get along? You think we friends? We ain't friends. Not at all. No. Oh, I have every incentive to do this and do my career. I don't like them, no way. I don't. I really don't. There's certain people I do, but a lot of folks, not really. You know what I mean? That's what folks don't get. Friend to none of you at all. You understand? It's whatever with me. What's goody?
He's still going too.
Feel me? I don't care who it is. That's the difference. That's how you know I'm not playing. That's how you know I'm really what I say I am. I'm the enforcer of divine law. I care about righteousness, and that's it. I just heard a kitty. Oh, that's a dog. Never mind. You're posing as a cat.
I just heard a kitty. That's a dog.
How dare you? So yeah, other than that, like I said, 100% it's like that. Now let's get the money going. You know what I mean? It's all I need, bro. Folks could have been like, but that's the thing. Folks want to always be like, yeah, I'll get you an electric scooter. You want to buy me something that go 20 miles per hour? When the hell you ever heard of a Batman on a 20-mile-per-hour scooter? I mean, come on, dude. Like, I understand they're expensive and all, but like, you could get deals on these places. And I'm gonna tell you one thing I'll never use is Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, because all I've heard is story after story. There was another one recently. I'll never do that. You know why? Because I'm a genius and I can actually think.
Because you're never going to find a place to live doing that. Yeah, fucking Hatfield. Man, I raise my own beef, pork, chicken, turkey. I have a big garden, and it's a lot of work, but man, it's getting to the point where we're all going to need to. It really is to the point where I have no political fucking, I don't even want to even go there and have this conversation because I don't do it. I don't do politics. None of it. I don't. But as a human species, we're almost being forced where we can't even survive anymore with basic necessities in life.
I don't do meetups. I don't meet up with folks on the internet at all. I don't meet up with no one. I know me. I'm not these other civilians. You understand? They're like, trust me, this is different. So yeah, outside of that, I could care less what people have to say, man. I do what I'm doing. I focus on me. But yeah, like I said, I get some financial backing, financial support. Like I'm telling you what I need. Like that's the thing. Folks could have been chipped in. They could all donate and show some support. Like that's the thing. Folks always want to control what they're doing. No, I'm in control always. Just pay me. That's all folks got to do. Send the money. Folks send me the money. I get some financial backing, man. I'll put all that together. I'll go buy my own electric bicycle, the one I want. It got to be enough money.
Right.
That's the thing. Folks back in the day is like, I'm buying you a bike. I don't care. That don't mean nothing to me. When you ever heard of Batman on a bicycle, bro? Like what?
When have you ever heard of Batman on a bicycle? Today, on a beach cruiser.
Y'all really got me on a bike, bro. Like you for real, bro. Like I'm supposed to keep paying for it. Like you know how much money I've spent doing this? Like you really believe that I just like you think money grow on trees? Like, bro, I'm doing great financially and I have no money left. That means I'm winning. Like what? Folks is lost, man. Like you got to get realistic.
We got him on a goddamn bicycle, dog.
Fast. That thing got to go over 30 miles per hour. And really, what I'm looking for is something that go over 50 to 60. Like this thing got to be
the
like,
ultimatum of the homeless people.
Tell me, you think we plan? This thing is, I mean, this thing is going to be used.
It's got to go.
The whole point of it is I get on the back pod and I escape. Like, we got to get away. Like, come on, bro. Like, this thing got to be like souped up with like nitro. Like that thing got to move. Not imagine getting on the back pod to go 20 miles per hour. I'll see you later, Riddler. Like, come on, bro. You'll never catch me on my 20-mile-per-hour scooter that I paid $3,000 for because I can't think. My goodness.
What the hell?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, folks be like, I'm a baller, shot collar. Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm so hood. I'm from New York City, New York. I told you I'm having a field day with New York. You should have never made that mistake. Should have never done that. Should have never acted like that ever. I'm 100% going to be back in New York. We're going to be laughing all day, boy. You serious? You know what I mean? I'm going to wear a Dodgers cap in front of every New Yorker now. Good talk. He was doing all that talking.
I had this conversation. He's going to wear a Dodgers cap in fucking New York. So I had this conversation with Frost last night. We're watching fucking fights. And we are going to the Dodger game. It's funny that he brought this up. We are going to the Dodgers Mets game in Queens on July 25th. That being said, I proposed a question to her whether I should rep Cubs colors or fucking Padres colors in Queens on a day where it is not either one of those teams are playing. She's like, you really want to do that? I'm like, I'm totally going to rep my colors. So I think I'm going to rep the brown and gold on a Dodgers Mets game. So if you look for the odd fucker with two black eyes in the stands on first base side, that'll be me.
Right, what's up? Here's my Dodgers cap. I'm an LA fan. I don't even like the Knicks. What's up? Yeah, boy. What you mean? Come on, man. There ain't nothing funny about that. That wasn't right at all, man. I ain't never really been that into the San Antonio basketball team that I won't name. But like that wasn't right, bro. That wasn't right at all. That 100% made me feel some way. They did all that stuff when I was already gone. It wasn't doing that when I was there. Not like that. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like that's the thing, bro. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We already know. I ain't got to explain it. But my whole point is, it is what it is. Like, that's the thing. Like, they fans came out to Texas and they didn't have no problem. How's that right, man? How's that fair, bro? San Antonio, a big city, man. We got a lot of people. There's tough people in San Antonio. There's tough people all over Texas. They gave y'all a pass. You want to talk about that? See, that's my thing. Like, what? That ain't right. Ain't nothing right about that, bro. People want to go watch a basketball game, man. Man, these fans with these sports, bro, they just losing it. Like, y'all really think you not? Man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to get my money and get all this fun. I really can't. Because, like, that's the thing. Like, I'll be fully operational, so I'll be pulling up on bat pods.
Yeah, true, DZ. DZ says, ain't no way he's going back to New York City, not ever again. We've said it. Rich has said it. We all knew in our deepest fucking core to us that we never thought he would even ever get there, as much as he even boasts about as many times that he's been to New York or Albany. He's never been, but he got there. So it wouldn't be completely out of pocket to say if he's going back, I mean, it's just a matter of finding another church group to fucking him to monger onto, right?
Like for real, like to every call, to anything I see going down, like I'm gonna be 100%. You already know, I'm gonna be listening to their network. I'm gonna hear everything going on. I'm gonna be responding to stuff before all of them. I'll tell you straight up, easy. Yeah, I'll be there before they're gonna be like, oh, Batman got it again. He came to the call before us. Well, do you see him? No, I don't see any. Oh, there's a tank going by. He's flying by. What did he say? He said, well, what street is, at least tell me what street he's on. He's not on a street. He's flying over rooftops. This is real, bro. I don't know when y'all gonna figure out how real it is. This is real as it get, bro. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
We're gonna be here for a while, so I'm just gonna throw another story out there. And if you ever seen it, DZ, I want to make a comment right here. It said, "Could if not Braves, then always the Cubs." Greg Maddux, pitcher for the Cubs, Braves, Padres, if you will, one of the smartest fucking pitchers ever to play the fucking game. That being said, in an interview, he's talking about, I can't remember Vlad Guerrero's dad. I can't remember who he was pitching against, but it wasn't even the playoffs. It was mid-season, but he knew that they were going to be facing each other in the playoffs in the first round or whatever it was. So he was setting him up with pitches mid-season, knowing that he was going to face him in the playoffs. And sure as shit, he was fucking blowing off the catcher at the time. Well, goddamn, what was the fucking catcher's name for the Braves at the time? I can't remember. Anyway, shut up, Sheriff. Just hit play.
For real, bro. I do the real thing, man. Like, that's the thing. You think it's easy? You think it's like, oh, you can make a mistake? You can't make no mistake in this game. You believe that? You really believe that that's how it goes? Come on, man. Can't be running around on no tough Tony stuff, bro. That ain't how it works. You got to be like blending into the night. I'm the shadows. You understand? You got to move efficiently. That's why the only person who can do this is me, because I'm the only one smart enough. I've had a clean career so far, ain't I? Don't have an error, nothing, bro. I've been getting busy my entire life, bro. I've been doing this my entire life, bro. I'm telling you, I don't got no holes in my rap sheet. I'm thorough as it gets. Straight up. See, that's the thing. I don't do no talking. I put on the mask. You understand? I'll let my actions speak for me, huh? Real talk. You know what I mean? So that's my only thing. Like, I ain't even hearing it, bro. I ain't listen to folks, man. I don't care what nobody got to say. Like I said, if it ain't positive and you ain't supporting me and putting money behind me, we ain't got nothing to talk about. All right? So moving forward on that premise, I'll talk to you in a minute. But like I said, man, let's just get it, bro. Like, let's make it happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, get enough money together, man. I need a couple of G's, bro. Straight up, 100%. I'm the streets. The streets should be taking care of me. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. That's the thing. Everybody want to be like, oh, I'm a, you know,
Eddie
what?
Perez.
Hell, you're not equated to be that. You're not equivalent. You're not nowhere near my level. You can't be that. You better step your game up. You want to be that. Real talk. Can't be serious, huh? Ain't none of these folks on my level, man. Nowhere. I don't care where we at. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I do this for real. Like, real talk. That's the thing. Like, y'all watch me like grow up doing this. Like, that should really, you know, touch folks' hearts, and they should think about that.
Yeah, it was Eddie Perez, and Perez fucking called him off, and he's like, dude, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And they had a sit down interview with him, and they were fucking recalling this, and he was premeditated. It was a 4-month premeditated pitching sequence that he knew he was going to be able to strike dude out.
Like, y'all watch me mature. Y'all gonna watch me keep developing. I'm a late bloomer, bro. I'm still growing up in front of you. You watching the development of the real thing, and if you can't appreciate that, you can't appreciate nothing. That's a beautiful thing to watch. Somebody going through an actual transformation and becoming the real thing.
It was Javi.
An immortal vampire in front of you. Are you serious? Yeah. Who will walk and talk with you? I mean, who show love to everybody? How are you going to be in your feelings? How could anyone be mad at me? That's why I know it ain't real, because it don't make no sense.
I hate that shit. Like, your memory recall, you know what you're fucking talking about, but when you're in the spot on the moment and fucking you need to say a name, specifically names, is always that. If you're sitting by yourself and the goddamn, you're taking a shit or you're taking a shower and you're thinking of a story in your head, it rolls off your tip of your tongue. Fuck, you don't even have to think about it. But when you got a microphone and headphones on, there it is. You know what I mean?
Right by everybody. That's why I said, come have a conversation. Holler at me. Like, anybody. We could literally, anyone. I don't care who it is. We could have a long conversation. You could tell me what it is that you so mad about. Homies, the only way people could be mad is because they jealous. That's the only way. And that's all it's ever been. So trust me, I know the whole time. I know what's up, homie. Real talk. Yeah, I know I'm doing things right. That's the thing. See, folks thought I was playing. They
I actually think the interview was with Chipper telling the story.
This is really how I talk. Yeah. Actually, this ain't even how I talk. I talk a whole lot more thugged out than this, actually. See what I'm saying? I'm a lord, bro. You know what a lord is? I run the streets for real, man. We do this for real, bro. These other folks is talking. That's the thing. You hear all that chirping and you hear that, but when it come to my name, that's all folks got to say. When they holler my name, the whole energy in the room shit. You understand? That's the thing. People be doing all that talking. They keep that over there. Yeah, yes, they do. Yeah, run and tell that. Talk about that. So, yeah, other than that, like I said, it is what it is. But, yeah, 100% it's like that, but that's not my objective. Tough guys don't try to go out their way to act tough. We already tough. You know, we go out our way to be a good person, man, and help people and, you know, put a smile on folks' face and make the world a better place, man. That's just the truth. The toughest people will be the nicest people, man. That's what folks don't get. You be the kindest. You'll meet the kindest person and not realize they a straight gangster, and I'm one of them. That's the whole thing folks don't get. I got two sides to me. You understand? Straight up. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? And it's a hell of a skill too, and I mastered it. That's what you're supposed to do. It's part of spirituality. I think they call it whatever with the two sides. You understand? I know what it is. I don't feel like saying it, but they were talking about it in the reading. Like, that's the thing. That's what made me so powerful, because I'm on both opposite sides of the spectrum.
As good as the 90s Braves were, that so I think they only won one championship. And how many times did they go to the ALCS? Like consecutively? And during that entire fucking era, where did they get one fucking ring? One?
Easy and self-explanatory. You see what it is, because I'd be good, I'd be nice to folks, and everything be all good. But then folks want to go left and then make a mistake or act some way. Like, okay, then it's whatever with me. You understand? It's like, okay, what's up? You understand? Like, I really don't care. That's what folks don't get. I don't care because I know me. I know what I got going. I know I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm. I know I got ghosts and ancestors riding for me, so I don't worry about nothing. Yeah. You understand? That's the thing. That's the difference, bro. Trust me, man. I did this by myself, bro. Shit, are you serious? You know how outnumbered I've been? And every time I've won by myself, come on.
They were like the most complete fucking from top to bottom. The whole fucking, the whole 25-man roster, fucking from top to bottom, whatever it was, pitching staff, you can't fucking deny. One of the greatest ever fucking in the history of baseball. Every single one of them a fucking Hall of Famer. To do what they did for fucking 10 years in a row and then to get one ring out of that was fucking, that's almost like, that's right up there with the Bills losing fucking 4 Super Bowls in a row.
No idea, bro. That's the thing folks don't get. They really feel like, because they feel some way and all
almost
that
impossible like to be that good and feel that
bad. Right here, standing stronger than ever. What's up? I love it, little homie. I absolutely love it. So yeah, like I said, run and tell that. Feel me? So yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm on top of the world. I'm winning. I'm wealthy as hell. I'm successful as hell. I'm loving it, man. You understand? And like I said, I got no cash on me, no money, almost no nothing. Don't need none of that. That's not success. That ain't got nothing to do with success.
That's not success. He finally admitted it. That is not success. Not having any money. What he usually says success is spending all your fucking money so you don't have it. Because holding, what do we say? What does he say? Holding on the money is for suckers.
Actually, feel me? That's the thing. Folks got it twisted, man. They got the game backwards and they all confused. Now what's up? You understand? I own more than the whole rap game. All them fake rappers, all them fake CEOs, they'll never come close to me. That's the reality. 100%. I'm serious. Now what's up? Easy. Like I said, folks will never figure it out, man. Too smart, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah,
like I said, for Bobby Cox beating his wife.
You understand? Moving forward, it is what it is, man. Like I said, that's all I need. I just need something electric. Right now, I'm trying to get busy, man. I'm trying to go back to work.
Who was it in the Braves organization in the minor leagues that had the most epic meltdowns, ejections of all time when he was army crawling to the mound and he took the fucking rosin bag and he fucking pulled the fucking pin out like it was a fucking grenade and launched it to home plate. Then he completely covered home plate and then he went out and he stole third base, second base, first base. Fuck, it just went on for like 6-minute tirade. It was one of the greatest God damn, it was probably 15, 16, 17 years ago now. I think, yeah.
Back to work in the right environment. And I want support, man. You know what I mean? Other than that, another thing too, I mean, I want to support everybody. I want everybody to work together. You know what I mean? And I'll say this confidently, when it comes to Brownsville and Brownsville PD, I'm trying to help them all that I can. I've been trying to work with them. You understand? So, like I said, like if you know, like the one guy, he was super nice. The one dude,
yeah, Dizzy, that was the manager. There was one of the A-ball. It was in the Braves organizations for the A-ball.
He was cool. He was all right. I didn't know what he was really doing, but he was all right. He gave me $10 I remember that. I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like, oh, I'm 100% with working together. I would like to help. You know, as long as what you're doing is not corrupt and it's righteous and you're doing your job and what you're supposed to do, I 100% am all for helping. You understand? I'm in full support of the right thing, but that's the thing. It got to be the right thing. You understand? That's all. So like I said, if folks need help, holler, man. That's it. Like real talk. I'll be out there, man. It ain't no problem for me. Like that's the thing. I'll be everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? So like that's the thing. Like, no, like that's why I built this. That's why I worked so hard.
A new era of American
Fucking hell.
shipbuilding.
Shipbuilding. That's what we're doing. Shit building. Come on.
Official as it gets. I'm official on another level of official, but my point is, like, I'm here to help. Like for real. Like that's the thing. Like folks don't get like I'm independent because I have.
That was the $10 handy on the Greyhound the other day.
I went through hell back in the day. Okay, even with them. So for me to be that forgiving and nice of a guy that I still offer a helping hand, I'll help these folks. I'll help everybody.
I'll jerk you off for $10 again.
I do this for real though. I just want to be respected for what I do, like any man. That's all I'm asking. Other than that, I'm good.
Be respected for my handies.
I'm saying, like they could have been cut me a check. They could have been tossed a little money my way. Why do all these organizations act like they too big to give money to someone who's supporting the right thing and doing more than them? That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense, bro. All you got to do is cut a check. Y'all get paid every day, bro.
No, you had the opportunity to have a check cut to you, and you said no. You just want the money.
Get paid something. Y'all can't put together. They could all get together $20 and just send it to my Cash App, and I'd be good. I'd be Gucci and say, yo, work with us in Brownsville and help us actually solve crimes. Help us stop the actual crime and corruption and change the entire everything. Change the system, change all of it. And I'd say no problem. Easy. And I guarantee you I'd win.
Fucking Hatfield. I just watched a short the other day about that. Yeah, and DZ could have been giving them dollars, dog. I was watching, I don't know if I've said this bit before, but the comedian Pete Holmes, one of his more recent stand-ups he's done on Netflix. He's in the middle of he's telling his story. He's a storytelling comedian, but in the middle of it, he just stops and just stares stoically at the audience saying, I want to buy a dildo. And he keeps changing directions to the audience, looking at them directly. I want to buy a dildo. And he keeps getting louder and louder and louder and louder. But this was part of his joke where, if you haven't seen the bit where he's telling everyone they're going to go home, and now you're going to start getting ads for fucking dildos on your phone, which is so true.
Like that's the thing. Like I never understood that. It's just like people get in a relationship and they feel some way towards their partner. They ain't trying to help their partner. They want to see their partner lose. I ain't never understood that.
Yeah,
why
Chappelle's
time? What's the point of
coming here.
That ain't make no sense. Like that's the thing, bro. Like you know, like I'm gonna be honest, man. Like across the country, most folks they want to sit there and do nothing. They want to eat donuts. No problem. You can eat donuts and I'll go get busy in the street. Like real talk. Like I'm not even joking. Like that's okay because that's what I'm here to do. I love doing what I do. I get busy. Like straight up. Like I get busy. That's the thing. Like people are like, why don't you join this and join that? Because I don't want to sit around and eat donuts. I want to work.
Fuck yeah.
Real talk. I'm for real. I want to get busy. You know what I mean? I get busy, bro. I don't waste no time.
I want to work.
You know what I mean? Sit there talking and
I want to work. Says the guy that turns down a job application and says, no, I'm not going to do that to spend every last goddamn dollar you have on a Greyhound bus ticket to sit on that with a bunch of other bus people giving $10 handies on a 45 fucking hour fucking bus ride back to the shithole of fucking America. And now we all knew it.
Driving around looking cute. Like, that's not my thing. I'm being for real. That's not what I do, bro. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm here to help 100%. But that's the thing. Like, cut a check. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't do nothing for free, bro. I know my value, man. Like, real talk. That's the thing. They've asked for my help in the past. Ask them. I've helped them before. I've literally helped them to solve crime, bro. Ask them. Ask the detectives, bro. Tell them to quit. Like, tell them to say the truth, huh? Like, what? Yeah, you folks don't get.
Shout out Frank and Bert.
I do this for a living, man. I'm the one on the street that is able to see what these criminals doing. You understand? Like, I see what's up. I know what it is. So I got ladies that come to me for help. They don't go to them. They come to me, bro. You understand? Come on, man. I'm talking everything from vehicles to everything going down. You understand? Like, I do this for real, bro. That's what folks don't get. Like, you need me, you come holler. But just understand, I work on my terms. I work a certain way. You understand? And I expect to get paid. I don't care what it is. I expect to get compensated, and I expect to handle it the right way, my way. I don't, you tell me what to do. It don't work like that with nobody. You understand me? I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I'm going to preserve my freedom and make the right decision. You ain't got to say nothing. Just say, this is what's happening. pay me and we good. Rip up. Like, that's the thing, bro. I'm of service, man. You understand? I'm of service. You know what I mean? I have people ask me the silliest questions, man. They're like, I got problems. Can you handle my problem? Like, no, bro, I can't do that, man. It's hilarious. It's funny. Yeah, that's what they do. You know what I mean? Like, can't tell if you're joking or not. Like, yeah, man, I can't deal with it. Can you help me out
missing
here?
a leg. That's a problem.
Man. Like, you know, learn some martial arts or just quit walking down that area or something. Like, you know, like, I mean, if it was that bad, yeah, I would try to help, you know, if it was a recurring thing or something. But when it's just, I feel this way, like, come on, man, it's your thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny as hell, bro. But yeah, this is my career, bro. It ain't gonna never change. This is what I want to do. I love what I do. So yeah, like I said, I want to help. I want to help all of them. I want to help all the departments. I'm trying to help everybody, man. It ain't nothing but love. Like I said, I'm gonna even say like I forgive, but I don't forget. You know what I mean? And that's regarding everybody. So like I said, this is a new time. Now let's move forward. Let's see if folks can be positive. Let's see if folks can talk on the right terms. Like make sure you're being respectful with your actions when you're trying to talk to me. You feel me? There's levels to respect, homie. Don't sit there and play games and act like I can't see what you're doing. That don't make no sense. Yeah. See, folks know they was in the wrong and know when they wrong. You understand? But yeah, like I said, like I'm all about protecting. I'm all about Brownsville, period. I'm all about the valley. I want to make the world a better place. I want to make the valley a better place.
All right, I had to do it, DZ. I had, God damn it. Why is my head so fucking wrong? I'm trying to fucking hold it in. There is no evidence or credible information to suggest that former Major League Baseball player Chipper Jones uses a dildo. This claim is completely unfounded and likely originates from internet rumors or off-color jokes often found on social media platforms.
I already have quite a bit. I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot. I've changed a lot, and I'm just barely getting started. So, like I said, I'm here to help. Holler at me, but like I said, like I just want to get paid something decent for what I'm doing. You know what I mean? A little bit of help would be nice. I mean, you know, you can look at me like a struggling guy. I don't care, man. Just toss me something so that I'm good and I don't have to worry. And when I want something, I can go get what I want. That's all I'm asking. You understand? Like that's the thing. Like I really don't care, bro. Like I do this, bro. You know what I mean? That's not the issue. Just tell me what the job and the assignment is. Tell me what it is. Tell me what the criminal is. Tell me what's going on. Like, show me what's going on. That's what I wish they would do. I'm talking about the actual, like, the departments and stuff. Like, I wish they would just say, hey, we want you to really help us. Like, we're going to transport you here. You're going to be out here. We'll even give you a spot. We'll pay for everything. Here's a little cash in your pocket so you can get what you need. Now, we want to see you go to work and see if it's effective and makes a change. Why the hell can't we do that? I think it's totally plausible. I do. Like 100%, like say, we want to try it out. Let's see how you do. Let's see if you really can assist us. And what if it works? And then all of a sudden I've got a blossoming career in Brownsville and am a celebrity known worldwide for it. And, you know, help them to solve more crimes, to apprehend more suspects, to do everything that comes with the job description. But I'm independent and working as who I am. What's wrong with that? See, that's the answer. That's what we need. That's not even a question of, oh, maybe we should. No, we need that. It's necessary because then I can actually come on the scenes and help and assist. Then I can actually know who the suspects are, what crime they committed, what's going on.
Kidnapping.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm built for this, bro. Like, I really do. I'm telling you, I do this. Like, I will stay up 5 days if that's what it takes to win. Okay? Like, I have the mind for this stuff. I don't need to go work for anyone or any agency or join something that I don't like believe in. That's not what's my calling. I don't need to do that to do what I do. That's what folks don't understand. They be saying the silliest things to me. Oh, well, you should join the military. Coming from a guy that was talking about a court decision and lost it. What?
I think CIA, to answer your question, where is he being homeless? Mom's public toilet? I know you're on limited fucking availability here, being in the mountains and stuff like that. I think we do have a confirmation that mom told him to fuck off. So, yeah, she may have let him have limited access to get his beach cruiser, his mask, his whoopee cape, if you will, and that knotted up fucking bungee cord of a vest, whatever it was, and get the fuck out of here. You got to find your own way, boy. Boy, you better go and get.
Coming from a guy that I don't think has ever had a military career. What? coming from a guy that is in New York and had someone lie and say he was in Jersey. Sound familiar? You know what I'm talking about yet? And walks down the street to get some Chinese food in a carton, and that makes him feel like he's rich. But meanwhile, we living better, doing better, looking better, and we make him spend way more money. Make that make sense?
I say gone get, and fucking Jax knows my sign off. So every time I say gone get, she thinks I'm ending the stream. So I just did that with emphasis. So now she just fucking climbed up around me going, oh, you're done with your stream? Oh, hell no, dude. We are an hour and 49 minutes in here. We are fucking at $1.25 speed. We are 28 minutes behind, and he is still going.
And my career flourishing, and well, he doesn't have it. Yeah. You understand? Like I'm telling you the truth. Like you want to stop crime for real? Get a street thug like me. Get the street dude like me. Put him in the bat suit, which I already designed and made. Get me on something electric. Like give me my license back, bro. Give me a motorcycle or something. I guarantee you that all crime will literally stop. For real. All of it, because now you got a street thug that's standing up to the criminal underworld, and that's what I've been doing without you. I've been doing it on my own independently for 3.5 years. You understand? I'm telling you, this is the best
case scenario that we could have all hoped for. And I don't want to fucking make this any longer than it's going to be, but we know we're going to be here all night anyway. But yeah, best case scenario is his hope of having that fucking security blanket when he gets back to Brownsville ripped out from fucking underneath him is beautiful.
That's the future. That's the decision that they need to make. That's the ball's not in my court. If it was, I would have been made it. I will 100% work with these departments. And I'm talking across this nation, and I'll go worldwide. You understand? That's what I want to do. That's what he did. He worked with them. You know what I mean? He worked with the agencies that was above him, too. I couldn't believe that I talked to that guy in the Secret Service, and he ain't thrown me a bone. I couldn't believe he hasn't given me an offer yet. I really can't. If he watching, you just saw what I accomplished in New York. I was there for like, maybe, I don't know, it seemed like I was there for like 17 days. I was counting. In 17 days, the minute I walked away, they investigated the NYPD for corruption. Boy, quit playing. Quit playing. You don't get no better than me.
Quit playing.
Straight up, bro. And the streets are safer in New York because they heard I was out there. And I'm not joking. So, yeah, no, I do this for real. And that's all I need is the money for my traveling expenses and stuff. Like, they need to cut me a check and provide me a budget. Put me on salary. I'm 100% for real. You put me on salary, I'm telling you, it'll change the whole game. The minute I get any money coming my way, you're going to see all the crime rates drop. I'm talking nationwide. And folks going to keep talking. And like I said, fear is a tool. It's real. That's what folks don't get. Now you get to see my world just a little bit. You'll never understand my world like he told them. You'll never understand. You'll always fear it, but you'll never understand my world. But you'll get to see a picture just a little bit
in
of
my
the
world.
Product that was created from the world I come from.
In My World, one of my favorite songs from the band Anthrax.
I'm telling you straight up, because when you tell criminals and you tell them, hey, yo, whatever the cops, whatever, and whatever the discussion is, or they know this, these criminals don't care because they don't take them seriously. But if you tell a criminal, hey, yo, Batman is on it. Man, them criminals, bro, they're going to change their whole demeanor quick. I promise you. I'm not playing. I guarantee you, if you told these criminals, yo, where we got a fully operational bat on the force now, like he working alongside us, they'd literally sit there looking at you like, you're for real? I'm stopping everything. Every crime that they ever committed, they'll stop tomorrow.
Yeah, John Cole, it gives you a new meaning to the scales of justice. When you have the level of delusion on one side of the scale, and then you have the level of desperation on the other end of the scale, and they actually balance out. I'm
100% for real. See, my crazy idea is about to print millions. That's what folks don't get. It's inevitable. I knew it was inevitable when I did it. That's what you don't get. It's in the Joker video. My crazy idea that everyone thought was crazy is about to print millions, little daddy. Millions.
So mad.
You understand me? They're going to have to cut my check. That's what the thing is. I don't care who it is. I don't know who it is, but somebody going to have to cut a check, and then the next agency and department above that going to have to cut me a check. Believe me. Believe me, you. I'm going to get paid for what I do. That's why he says, what makes you so special? What's the difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pants. You see, I had a dream. I had a vision. God gave it to me. God put this dream in my heart. I've held on to my dream with everything I got, man, because I believe in it. I believe in it more than anyone has ever believed in anything. You understand? I love my dream. I love my dream so much. I'd do anything for it. I'd pay any price. I'd take it to any length. You don't understand what it's like to believe in yourself. That's the problem with people. You don't know what it's like to believe in yourself to this level. I can do anything.
Yes,
I'm
DZ.
limitless. I'm
Little
not talking.
daddy.
I'll prove it on camera. That's why I do it every day, prove it on camera, and y'all want to sit there and act like you ain't seen it. Boy, stop it. You know what I mean? Yeah, real talk. That's what I'm gonna start talking about, because that's what need to happen. That's what need to come next. Put me on the force, but as me, independent.
So Dizzy, yeah, it's kind of like a remake of Big Daddy with Adam Sandler and Dylan and Cole Sprouse being the kid, Frankenstein, as they called him. That would be Joey pissing in a tree in fucking kindergarten class. But who would play the dad, Adam Sandler? Who would play him? If we were gonna do a remake of the movie, it's not going to be a remake. It's just going to be a parody. Little Daddy.
I want to operate independent. I want to be my own sovereign thing. You understand? And I just want to get paid. That's it. Like, you could put me on there. That's fine. Like, put me on the roster. That's cool. But I'm going to still, be independent on the side. It's like having a record deal. It's not like the goal ain't to go independent. No artist was smart enough to get the record deal and then use the publicity and the marketing, you famous, to go independent and go sell 3 million copies. Nobody was smart enough to do that. I'm the only one who can think like that. That's crazy. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, me, if I was put on the force, on any kind of force that's going to help my independent career, I'll do everything. Like I said, just give me the resources. Give me unlimited resources, just the same stuff they got, right? And that's the thing too. And allow me full authority to go talk to other agencies. I go talk to the military. I'd be like, this is what I need. I need higher capable resources. I need the best stuff you got. And put that on your budget and your salary. Like I said, you ain't got to spend that much money. Just give me enough to work with. Put it in the budget or whatever. They all have a government budget. Y'all work off my tax dollars. So
what's the budget of an E1 employee of a military? Fucking say you're in the Navy. You're not even a seaman. You're fucking just an E1. What is the base pay? Let me look it up.
Technically, that's part of my money. So come on, man. Like, real talk. What do you mean? Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see if folks will put their money, behind something real. Like, real talk. You understand? That's what they need to do. Like, real talk. I'd go talk to the military. I'd say, I need this. I need that. I need to build this. Like, get all this built for me. And then let me just go to work and see if I don't produce results like you've never seen before. You understand? Imagine there's a call, and instead of them responding, there's a Batman that responds.
Check this out. So an E1, $2,200 fucking dollars a month is the base pay for a fucking $2,200 a month. You can't even fucking afford to pay for a goddamn apartment. I mean, if you're living on base, but yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine being a criminal and seeing a Batman appear behind you in like a whole tank tumbler. Like, you ain't going to be like, what the hell is that? That's a bat. Like, don't they usually call the cops for things like this? They said Batman. You understand? They're going to flip out. They'd be like, what the hell? Like, no, please. Like, call them. Send them. Don't send Batman. Like, what the hell? That's the thing. You don't understand. Those folks will turn supervillain Riddler real quick. This might sound like comedy. I'm being 100% serious. I ain't joking at all.
I was an STS E4 first class, third class STS.
I'm saying they'll turn into the Riddler super quick. Like, I'm Batman, you say?
Sonar.
I'm telling you. I promise you. That's the scariest thing you'll ever see. You see a Batman pulling up in a tumbler. You know what I mean? Like here I am. What's up? You understand? They don't care about nothing. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
I think my first fucking checks when I was fucking out of boot camp, when I first started going to schools and shit like that, every 2 weeks when I wasn't getting struck down and raped for being a complete fucking child, I don't know, it was like $200 I don't know. It was like $400 fucking dollars a month. I think back in the fucking late 80s.
That's just determined to get the job done and has a point to prove so you can get a salary raise immediately. Put me on the force. You'll be giving me a raise every week. I guarantee it. You're going to have to. You're going to have to, because I'm limitless and my results will just keep getting better and better. Just like every football team I ever played on, I kept getting more, just like every basketball team, I kept getting all the buckets and assists. It's just like anything. See, I'm just competitive. I just got to be the best. That's what you don't get. That's why I train at a higher capacity. Sometimes the force train right beside me. They be right there doing their training, and they see me jumping off a high dirt mound doing my training. It's that real. Yeah.
There it is again, the jump.
They be right there. Like, oh, there he is. There's that Batman. He's doing his is offhand unorthodox training. That stuff clearly works. You know, I'm not trying to show nobody up or nothing like that. Like this is what I do. I wouldn't have it any other way because it works. The cape that you saw today works. Everything I do works. It's effective. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, this is systematic. Like I broke this stuff down into a system. Like I know what I'm doing, bro. Like I'm telling you the truth. Like things will change rapidly. They're already going to change because I'm doing it independently. But imagine if I had a budget behind me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's up to you. Because either you could put me on the force where I can work and you can give me a paycheck and a salary, or I can, wait and get the money from God and God pay me and I do it myself. And then you don't get to look good because of it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, folks don't get, like, I'm in that.
I gotta come clean. Hatfield, it was coming to that E4, having that first crow put on my sleeve no quicker than before it was even attached to my sleeve that I fuck up and got it taken away and struck down and raped. And I wasn't long in the tooth for my service days, and as it is, if y'all know the story, but I don't regret it. It was fun.
Position to really tell you the truth. Like, I'm that powerful, bro. I'm 100% serious. Like, that's the thing. Like, you want to look good? It'll make everybody look better. It'll make everybody look good. Folks won't be complaining no more. They'll be saying good things. They'll say, man, they changed everything, bro. When they put him on and they hired him, he changed the whole game. And now I'm proud of them because they're doing the right thing. Like, that's the thing. Because I can tell them what's up too. I can tell them, like, yo, bro, do your job, man. That's all I'm asking. Say it the right way. I'll be nice. I always be nice and polite and respectful to everyone. You respectful to me, I'm gonna respect you. But respect is earned. You understand? That's all I'm saying. Like, but I would tell them, like, look, bro, this is what you need to do. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got to be your boss. I tell you anyway, like, oh, you need to do your job, not extra stuff. That's the thing. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Get with it. That's all. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the thing. Like, there's a way to speak to people, man. You know what I mean? And when you're dealing with somebody that's just no good or they got an agenda, okay, well, then they need to find a different job. It's that simple. You understand? I'm telling you, my attitude, I'm a team player. Like, my attitude changed the attitude of everyone around me.
Yeah, fuck you for a second, Joey. Yeah, Hatfield. Yeah, much respect. If you make the decision, you fucking do that, and you make the decision to serve your country, I'll take the time to say much respect. Wasn't for me. I did it. I took a bus on my fucking 18th birthday to boot camp. Middle of nowhere, small town kid. 2,000 people growing up. Ended up in big cities. Fucking, you know the drill. Come on out to San Diego, didn't know my ass from a fucking hole to the ground, and it just didn't work out. It wasn't for me. I wouldn't change the path that I moved because I wouldn't have the kids that I have today. So
you put me on that force in Brownsville or whatever, it would change everything, bro. So that's what I'm saying. They can't say they have an excuse. They can't say no more, oh, this and that. Oh, he just started. We can pretend. Hey, all that's out the window now. Now you got to acknowledge how much I've done and what I'm doing. This is nationwide already, baby. You understand? So now you got to be like, yo, you want to be a part of this or not? Because some of them is cool. Some of them nice. A lot of them are nice. A lot of them are cool. And a lot of them know of me and they love me. They be on the intercom like, I'm Batman. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them are homies. They come like for real. Like, we good. So why not? It'd be fun. I'd make it more fun. We'd be able to work together. I can protect you. Like, that's what I do, bro. I protect everybody. Like, that's the thing. Why would you not want that? I would want that. If I'm going to a call and I could pick any character, outside of maybe Superman, and even then I would still consider it. I mean, I'm going to pick Batman every time. I'm just being honest. Like I said, it'd be one thing if I was playing about this. I don't play about nothing I do. I'm 100% for real. All you got to do is give me the resources to work with, give me top of the line equipment, top of the line materials for everything I need. Let me design and build my own bat suits. Give me something electric to move on, right? Like it's like a bat pod or whatever. I'll pick it out myself. Just give me the money and the budget where I can pick my own equipment, my own bat pod, or actually get the materials on the side behind the scenes to build it. Let me learn the different skills, like for fabrication and all that on the side while I'm working. Like, let me do my thing. Give me a budget and let me do my thing. Pay me on salary. That's all I'm asking. If you do that, I guarantee you I will change everything in a positive way. And it'll help everybody. And they'll make more money. Real talk. Because that's the thing. I would be networking. See, that's the thing folks don't get. When I come into a company, I change the way that the whole corporate structure works within it because I understand business. I'd be going out talking to other agencies across the country and trying to make deals to work with them. I'd be trying to work with CIA, Feds, FBI. I'd contact them and be like, yo, how can I help out? How can we work with you so we can pull in more money into our small town of Brownsville? Now tell me, what person that lives in Brownsville doesn't think that that's a good idea? That's how you run a company. That's how you run a police department. That's how you run an agency. You build it. You don't sit there and let it be localized and let all these problems go on and have the public mad every day about your decisions and what you're doing. You want to build the business and make it grow and get it bigger and get a good reputation and have good relations with people. Exactly what you see the way that I run my business that I keep an idea. I'm telling you, as I always told you, I could run these companies better than CEOs. Y'all just ain't never giving me the chance. I'll prove it in 5 seconds flat. You serious? You serious? For real, bro. So like I said, it is what it is. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Much love, nothing but love, respect. But 100%, I hope they do that. I hope they get smart. You know what I mean? You could start small too. I know they got money. I know they got money because they got that city money. You know what I mean? So I mean, prove what it is. Prove that, you know, that the mayor is legit.
Yeah, he has ended. Fucking. So we are at $1.25. We have about 20 minutes left. And yeah, Hatfield, you raise that right hand. You know you're fucking all in. You got to make some life fucking changes. You make that commitment. That's a decision.
Legit. You know, prove that this is real, because if it isn't legit, I'm going to find out. Like, just get real. Let's get real. You understand? You know, is you with me or not? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. They could do it, man. You could start small, bro. You could start with $100,000 as like an advance, or like the first cash.
$100,000.
The first payment. You know what I mean? 100K. Like, look, here you go. You know, get your resources together. Do what you're doing. You're gonna come to every call with us. I don't care how scary it is, what's going on. You showing up and you working alongside us, just like us. You're gonna be out there like us. Do it. I'm down. Seriously. You know,
homeless
what I mean?
with $100,000.
Like, you know, like that's not a big thing. That's a big deal. But I'll do it. Like, real talk, I'll do it.
DZ, I don't think I'm muted. I don't know. It's coming through my headphones clear as a bell. So I don't know. Maybe let me know if I'm because I'm paused and I'm talking right now. So if I'm muted, let me know.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as I can be me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, you know, like, I think it would change things. I really do. I think it would change things a lot. I think it would change the structure of things. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, I do. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, I don't see any reason why not. Like, that's the thing. And I'm a good team player. I work good with a team, and I can have them make the right decisions. And I can.
I was taking a piss.
Like, I can literally train them, bro. I'm not saying I have all the answers or nothing like that, or I'm this and that, but I'm saying when it comes to knowing and training that will actually help them, that's applicable, yes, I can help them. I know a lot that they don't know. That I assure you of. That I do have. The knowledge, yes, because I have more life experience and I've lived quicker. I live in a vibrational world.
He's lived quicker.
Before you saw me, I was in New York for 17 days. It feels like I just lived an entire lifetime in New York. Seriously.
See, when he was in New York, he didn't even know the time frame that he was there. Because remember, he was like, it's been just over a week. And he was there exactly 2 weeks to the day. And now it has turned into 17 days. It's kind of like being 6'2", 6'3". You know what I mean? He can't fucking focus on a goddamn number. It's always got to be the one-upper. He's the one-upper.
Because that's how.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone.
Fuck you, Ad.
And it replaces.
Now we got to wait.
Department to start. You know, I wouldn't stop there. I'm going to graduate to higher levels. I do with everything I do. So that's all I got to say, man. I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute, man. Keep it real, bro. I mean, hopefully folks will make the right decision. Like I said, you could start with at least 25 grand just to start. It ought to be at least 100. You know what I mean? 100K. I mean, that's just to start. That's the first budget. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Real talk. I'll work my way up to $1 million. You give me $1 million, good luck. You know what I mean? I'll have bat pods out here and everything. Real talk. I'll have tanks. Real talk. I'll be building tumblers. I can go get me a tank right now out of McAllen for like 50K. That's the thing. If I wasn't what I say I am, how do I know all this stuff, bro? I was in the lot right there about to buy a Maserati for like 50,000. I can go get Maseratis for 50 grand, bro. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it was a record deal like Maserati Fox was given. I don't care what it is. As long as there's a budget behind it that I can work with and get the resources and materials I need, you understand? To live the life that I want to live, I'm cool with it because I already own everything. I'm not them rappers coming into the game with nothing. That's what folks don't get. That's why I work so hard and I had to literally, you know what, to get myself in this position. I'm the enforcer of divine law. I do this for real. You understand? And another thing too, if you had me out there, it would save a lot more lives. I'm not talking about just from civilians. I'm talking about criminals. It would save lives because these, you know, these cops and stuff wouldn't be so quick on their nonsense because they say, no, we can turn to Batman and he'll go, you know, he'll go work, he'll go do his thing. And, you know, if that's the thing, like, you know, I'd be a lot more compassionate if I can, you know what I mean? I mean, regardless, I'd be more compassionate because see, I move different. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, no, I'd be a lot more compassionate about how I deal with matters.
All right, shut up, Joey, for a second. All right, let's go down to tanks. So I'm researching tanks right now in McAllen, Texas. Military tanks in McAllen, Texas for sale cost There are no active dealerships or military bases selling tanks directly in McAllen, Texas. However, civilians can legally own decommissioned military tanks in the U.S. if the main gun is disabled. Of course, depending on the era and condition and rarity, tanks cost between $15,000 to over $1 million. Cold War era reconnaissance, 15,000 to 50 grand. Armored personal carriers, 50 grand to 125. Running World War II tanks. Here's the thing, 250 to $500,000. I don't know if you guys remember the old story back in the late 90s here in San Diego. Some dude stole a fucking tank off the National Guard base and went on a fucking rampage and just started running over everything. Devastation. It was national. It was world news. It was great. I think it was 94. It was fucking amazing.
You understand? So like folks would pay attention to that too. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like I'm just telling you the truth. And I'm not saying like, you know, that you got to have me do it all by myself. I'm saying have me work with you to do what they can't. Just like they do in the depictions. This dude went to Beijing or whatever. Remember what Batman did? Went to Beijing. You remember what he did, right? Like that's the thing. Like allow me to do the stuff that you can't. Allow me to be the eyes on the street. Allow me to do this as my professional career with the right suit. You understand? I'm born to do this. It will work. Now go think about that crazy idea and then run back and talk to me.
Yeah, John Cole, you would just hope he was just drunk.
I got God.
Right?
I got everything else I want. All I want is the money and the budget. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I want to be able to do that. I want to be like, okay, I want a tank. I'm gonna go buy me a tank for $50,000, and I'm gonna work on building tanks behind the scenes when I'm not working to help the force.
They shot him. I remember they did it live. That was like, so back then when they did that shit, that was like when video chases of car chases and shit like that, when before helicopters would zoom out, before they don't want to broadcast a live murder or an assassination. Somebody being shot to stop whatever they're doing live on national television. That fucking Jeep or tank chase, if you will, they opened that fucker up and they fucking shot him inside the fucking, that was amazing.
Saying like that's what folks don't get. Like this isn't just a vision, it's something that is coming true.
Live on television,
it come true, and I'm
building incredible.
You see it because you already saw me get this far. You understand? All this stuff I build it with God. I give all credit and glory to God. God is 100% real, folks. So that's going to be the future regardless. So you either want to capitalize on it or you don't. That's up to you. Ball's in your park. Ball's in your court now. Now what? You know what I mean? That's simple. Because I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm going to win anyway. That's what folks don't understand. Like that's the thing. Like once God give me the money, I'm not asking permission. I'm going to every call. I don't care what it is. I'm showing up. Like to the point that like they're going to be talking about it. Like
did he just say I'm going to every car? Hold on.
It's 100% real, folks. So that's going to be the future regardless. So you either want to capitalize on it or you don't. That's up to you. Ball's in your park. Ball's in your court now. Now what? You know what I mean? That's simple. Because I'm going to do it anyway. You know, I'm going to win anyway. That's what folks don't understand. Like that's the thing. Like once God give me the money, I'm not asking permission. I'm going to every call. I don't care what it is. I'm showing up.
He's going to go just start fucking knocking on random cars. Hey, holy shit. He's just going to start showing up. He's just going to start knocking on fucking people's windows. Hey, can I sleep in the fucking back seat? Is this what he's saying right now?
Like to the point that like they're going to be talking about it. Like, you know, he's going to get there first, right? Like real talk. Like that's what folks don't get. Like, yeah, like it's going to be that real, bro. You know what I mean? Like real talk. They're going to be like, we already know he's going to be there. You understand? And like
car sounds better than call though. If he's just going to go to parking lot to parking lot.
You don't get it. Like that's why like all the technology has to be like the best technology. Like whatever bike I'm on got to be faster than what they got. Like this is real. That's all I'm trying to explain to folks. Like I don't care about all the other stuff that come with it. Folks think it's not manageable. Anything is manageable. Anything is possible with God. That's what you all don't understand, and you are slowly but surely starting to realize. Matter of fact, pretty quickly. So like I said, it is what it is, man. Let me do my thing, bro. You know what I mean? That's all. That's always been the thing, man. Folks don't want to let me do my thing because they know I excel and I'm the best. They know people love me and gravitate to my energy. I'm magnetic, man. Folks want to be me. You feel me? So that's all. Like I said, but that's the vision, and that's what we're gonna build regardless, with or without whoever. And with God, I'm gonna continue to build this. So it is what it is. We're gonna get to that point, and when I do, it is what it is. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be buying tanks and stuff. 50 grand ain't nothing. I'm for real. I'm not talking that Rob Wax stuff, talking fake stuff. I'm talking real money, cash. I'm talking straight up. I'm gonna have enough money that, like, if I want to, I want a tank today. Let me go buy that tank. Well, y'all talking about silly stuff that's irrelevant. That, like I said, what's the point? I'm perfect the way I am right now. I don't need nothing. I need money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want money like that again. Like, oh, I want a tank. Okay, 50,000 bands, 50 bands, $50,000, right there. Put it on the table. Give me that tank. You understand? Now I got a new tank for, you know what I mean, for what I'm doing. You understand? Like, that's what folks don't get. Like, bro, I mean, you gotta understand, bro. This concept and idea is so real. It's unbelievable. It works. You know what I mean? I tried to tell you, man.
Health for California offers affordable health insurance.
No, it does not. California, don't be misconstrued. It does not. It does not. Okay, I'm going to throw this out there. Covered California. Fucking hell. All right, so I own my own business anymore. Back during COVID, I was an independent contractor before I decided to go into business for myself. We did not have health insurance at the time. So California offered independent contractors the unemployment. And for the type of industry that I was in, it was just a matter of, well, shit, if we don't accept that, we're going to be homeless, because my industry was not happening during that time. And they gave us insurance. So, of course, we're signing up for all the benefits you can possibly fucking want, right? Or get, that's going to be offered to you. So back in, I think it was 2 years ago, California decided to stop paying for these. Do I call myself a freeloader? If you're going to take something that's free and offered, right, especially medical care in this country, which is fucked as it is, they stopped paying for it. So the bill for Covered California for the first 2 months of premium at the end of February, I believe it was $1,100 and change to remain covered. So it was over $500 fucking dollars a month. I'm like, are you fucking high?
Fast, and he's trained on a level higher than your military could ever dream of. You tell me who's the nightmare and monster. You tell me who's more effective. Is it you or is it me? Who's been getting better results? Me. It's a fact. And that's right now without any money and no resource. I did this all with no money. God provided every penny that I got. I had to make by talking, by finessing, baby.
He's mad.
I'm the king of finessing, and I run the streets. Boy. So like I said, other than that, like I said, that's all. I want to be utilized, baby. That's why none of my relationships worked out, because them women couldn't appreciate me and didn't utilize me and didn't even realize I had gifts, because you didn't take time knowing me. You was too busy dancing around. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I thought I was dating Daffy Duck half the time. That silly nonsense. I don't even know who the hell they dating and who they talking to, because you don't ever take time to get to know someone. That stuff is sad, is what it is. It's sad as hell. Wow. That's what every reading talking about now. They're like, yeah, they see that you're gifted now. Like, you could have seen that back then when I was washing dishes. They're going to go out their way to impress you. Well, you better hurry up, because, I mean, like I said, the answer is no, because you took too long. Dishes. And that's what it is, and it's staying that way. So, again, I don't know when you want to understand the essence of time, but I ain't trying to wait around. You can go ahead and getting now, today, tonight. You know, I got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo, like I said, and until that Cash App start ringing, I ain't hearing nothing.
He's so mad he's homeless.
I'm sick of not having money. I'm a grown man. I ain't supposed to be living without money. Are you serious, bro? I work too hard, man.
This is perfect.
Right? Like, I made and spent tons of capital this entire time. I just spent $300 on a ticket. Where was you? You know what I mean? Where were your antennas? Right? I'm sick of being poor and broke. I'll tell you straight up. I'm tired of it.
Wow.
It ain't for me. Ridiculous.
I don't think he's talking about Jenny. DZ.
Yeah, send that money. Talking about they gonna go out their way to impress you and have top dollar. Okay. Well, I mean, if it's in the future, the answer is no. It better be now. Now's the time. You don't do it now, we ain't talking later. I'm good. I'm straight up. Time matters, bro. You understand? You've taken too long, whoever you are. It's been almost 6 years. I'm tired of being poor. I shouldn't be poor. I work too hard. I'm a grown man.
You
You want
gonna
to learn how
cry?
to treat a grown man the way he gets treated? That's what you do. You don't sit there and let him wait and
He's
struggle
gonna
for years while
cry.
he's building something that's of huge, immense proportion. You help him. I have a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo. I don't hear him ringing. You know what I mean? And I'm talking ringing. I mean, it better be off the Richter scale. I better look and see, oh, there's $5,000 in my Cash App. Okay, now I'm goody. Now I can do what I need to do. And that's just the beginning. That'd be the first payment. Hey, you understand? Real talk. What I deserve millions, man. Is you serious? Everything I did for everybody? What? I sat here and protected everybody. I took care of all y'all. That's the thing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I wish you would put me in a room so we could have a conversation with all these homies, all
Put me
these
in a
people, all
room.
these women. I tell them straight up what it is. I say, all y'all owe me. Y'all owe me everything. I sat here and protected you. I took care of half you people. I did everything I could possibly do for you. And what the hell did you ever do for me? Any of you? Come on, man.
Brody?
You think folks don't want to talk to me? Folks don't want to talk to me because they know they're wrong and in the wrong. Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, Goro, I would guarantee you that he does start up another one. I mean, and this was the only specific reason why I did not go to the gym today, because I knew that waiting for this stream, this is why, because waiting for him to admit being homeless with nowhere to go and no fucking resources at all, waiting for, just like when he went to New York, DZ, he went to New York waiting for an opportunity of everything being handed to him on a silver platter. And that was not there. So when he came home, he expected the sanctuary of everything going to be back to normal, and it's not. So if he's going to fire up another one tonight, I got beer in the fridge. We here, dog.
Folks, the way they act, man, it's just hilarious, bro. It's crazy, man. But like I said, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, that's not how it works. It don't work like, oh, I acted some way and treated you some way in the past when I get away with it. Now I can't. So now we gonna pretend. Nah, I don't do that. You better hurry up. Like I said today, you feel me? I need that money. Straight up, I want my money. Like I've been telling you. You know what I mean? I ain't waiting for.
Yeah, I am on your side too, DZ. That's exactly why he went there, 100%. But also on a tag along on that, his mental carriage, his mental baggage is with him, because this whole trip has just been nothing of him. When you break it down, of his mental fucking fight with himself, trying to run away from himself. And no matter how hard he runs or fast he runs, he can't escape his fucking self. And it's fact, even though he knows he's crazy, he can't escape it.
Nothing. You understand? The answer is no, and it's staying no. Period. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it was Foxy Cleopatra or Pamela Anderson. The answer is no. I want my money. I don't care how good you look. I want money. I want my money. I've waited long enough. Give me my money. Real talk. Pamela Anderson's getting old anyway. I didn't look that good. I'm all right. Kidding. We love you, Pamela. We're just joking. Good joke. Don't get mad. Be all right. All right. She still look good. She looked better than most. I'll give her that. Yeah. I'd be looking secretly sometimes. You know.
Be looking secretly at Pamela Anderson. She ain't that good looking anymore. Oh, fuck. You know, I may crank one out later. If I can, you know, is she looking? You looking?
All right. Anyway.
Fuck it.
Like I said. We got to move forward. Like I said, I better hear that Cash App ringing. All right. Ching, 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 ring, 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 bling, bling, bling.
Flipping that bean.
Yeah. Then we'll be talking. Yeah.
Joey wants to FaceTime with Pamela Anderson.
Like I said, man, I'm the poor guy. All you got to do is I've been the poor guy for too long. I'm a rich guy. Like, how the hell did I get to this point? Like I said, because folks started focusing on me too much.
Joey's into
You
voyeurism.
created all your plots and ploys to have me run out of my money. That's why. And that's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. I didn't waste a dime. I put it into investment and I built something. So what now?
We're talking about morbid curiosities right now, and Joey into voyeurism. or wanting a phone chat with Pamela Anderson, shit like that. Oh, fuck. I don't even want to say this. God damn it. I think you guys know where I'm going. Nope. I'm not going to say it.
And the rest I spent so folks couldn't get their hands on it. Easy. Yeah, y'all walked away without a dime. Yeah, unrighteous. Yeah, I love it. What's up now? Yeah, I won. I spent my money. That's what I do. Like, are you serious? I ain't giving nobody a dime unless you're a good person. Straight up, you get nothing. But so yeah, like I said, moving forward, like I said, I better hear that Cashapp ringing, bling, 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 bling. It better be a lot. You understand? And we'll go from there. But like I said, once I get that money and I get that budget, oh, I'm getting busy. I do this for real. Trust me. I'm not wearing hokey pants. I can't wait. You understand? I do this for real. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, just give me the budget and let me go to work. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I don't even need no help. I don't need nobody around me. I do it by myself. You know what I mean? While I'm playing Young Buck by myself, I'll be listening to it, doing it by myself, running the streets. Real talk. Yeah. Folks don't get. I've been doing this a long time, little homie. When I was younger, bro, I was worse. When I was younger, they used to tell me, they're like, man, I don't know how the hell you even move around the way you do, because it's crazy. I'm like, yep, that's me.
That's me.
I got a whole lot of pep in my step.
Pep.
So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. Like I said, I better hear that Cashapp ringing, bling, 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 bling. And like I said, once I get the budget and I get the money, man, it's a wrap. You understand? King of New York, real king of New York. Like I said, that's all I want, man. Just give me my lifestyle, baby. That's all I want, man. Eat steak in the most fine, expensive steakhouse. I don't even like steak. I'll eat a burger in there. Real talk.
Go to the most finest steakhouse, prestige, most. I'm just gonna go get a burger. I mean, it's the same meat, right?
I mean, I just want to eat in the fanciest restaurants with the nicest suits on, and go buy tanks and get busy and go to work in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I'm not playing at all, man. Like, cut my check, man. You know what I mean? Give me that offer. You feel me? That's all I need. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know what I mean?
Crying.
It is what it is, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Much love. But yeah, like I said, once I get that money, man, it's a wrap, bro. I'm telling you, it's a wrap, bro. It's gonna be a whole new day, a whole new dawn. Like, and the thing is, when I get the money, it's gonna help me with the training. I'm going to get bigger, stronger immediately. I promise you, because the training's there and I train without on
the
purpose.
money will produce.
So I'm going to grow. I'm going to get huge, and people are going to be like, what the hell? How is he this strong? Like, you don't understand. If you think the strength is something now, and it is, good luck when I get money, because I'm going to be huge. Like, I'm talking, I'm going to be going through, I'm limitless. I'm going to be going through like,
huge.
you know, numbers for lifts and stuff that you've never seen. You're going to be like, what the hell? Like, I'm a monster, bro. Like, I've been doing this with nothing the whole time. Imagine when I get something and have resources and money to buy what I need, you know, and be able to intake what I need. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to get huge, dude.
I'm going to rewind it.
Huge. I'm going to be doing all these leaps. I get something and have
right there.
You think the
right there. He's crying. He just broke a tear and he's ending stream because he started fucking crying. And that's what I waited for. We've been here for 2 hours and 27 minutes waiting for two things. One, for him to admit being homeless, getting back to Brownsville. And number two, middle of the fucking night in the middle of the asshole of America, and that you're going to drop a tear on a live stream. And that's why I fucking waited this long.
Strength is something now, and it is. Good luck when I get money, because I'm going to be huge. Like, I'm talking, I'm going to be going through, I'm limitless. I'm going to be going through like, you know, numbers for lifts and stuff that you've never seen. You're going to be like, what the hell? Like, I'm a monster, bro. Like, I've been doing this with nothing the whole time. Imagine when I get something and have resources.
There it is. Oh, I love it. He broke. He's busted.
Resources and money to buy what I need, you know, and be able to intake what I need. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to get huge, dude. I'm going to get huge. I'm going to be doing all these leaps and jumps for real. Like, I'm going to be able to do this, bro. I'm telling you, there's a purpose to what I'm doing. There's always been a purpose. I do everything with a purpose, and this is my purpose. You know what I mean?
life.
So, like I said, it's gonna work.
It's
Just
my
like my homie here said, it's
life.
gonna work. It's working. It worked.
now or
It's gonna keep
never.
on working. And I'm gonna have a conversation with him
I'll
soon too.
go wait
He's a
for
good friend of mine, and he's a fan. He supports me, you know, and I appreciate him and everything he's done. So I want to say that real quick. He told me, he said it's gonna work, you know, even when I didn't know. And he said it's gonna work. Well, it worked already. Worked in New York, but we barely getting started. So let's move forward. Let's build and let's grow. All right. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I need that money. All right. It's that simple. Easy.
Got him. God, that was fucking beautiful. We waited 2.5 hours to listen to him finally drop a tear. And just that one fraction of a fucking second makes it all worth, for me, that makes it fucking worthwhile. When you wait for his true emotion to fucking come out, and it's a fraction of a second of a tear to where his complete helplessness fucking sets him. That's all. I love it. The jump, we're waiting for that metaphor where he's going to talk about that jump as well. And as well, who's going to rescue him now that mom's telling him to fuck off? This is going to be basically his first night now. He'll probably go live again. This is going to be his first night of cope streaming. Oh, Christina isn't necessarily a woman anymore. It's a metaphor.
Kitchen, greasy and tight, a skinny white dude with a questionable sight, unwashed and unshaven, a pungent cloud around, flipping burgers, dreaming of a life unbound. He's sleeping in hotels, one night, maybe two, no roots to call his own, just a life anew. Every other night he lays his weary head, hoping Christina's coming with a fortune in her stead. Oh, Christina, my catfish queen, with 50 million bucks and a beauty unseen, 9 brain surgeries and a settlement so fine. Come save me, baby, and make this life of mine. He's got a vision of a life so grand, with Christina by his side, hand in hand. They'll ride off into a sunset in a brand new ride, leaving this food truck life far, far behind. In his dreams, she's got long hair and a smile, a beauty to behold, worth his while. He'll trade his apron for a life of ease. With Christina's money, they'll live like kings and queens. The aroma of fries and burgers in the air can't mask the stench of his own despair. But in his mind, he's already free. With Christina's settlement, he'll live wild and carefree. Oh, Christina, my catfish queen, with 50 million bucks and a beauty unseen, 9 brain surgeries and a settlement so fine. Come save me, baby, and make this life of mine. So he'll keep on cooking, on dreaming of the night when Christina arrives and shines her light. He'll be ready with a heart so true, for a life of happiness. With Christina, his love anew.
Yeah, the big finale. leave it at that. Yeah, fuck you, Christina. God, that was everything that I was hoping for. 2 little things. That's it. That's all I wanted for 2.5 hours of fucking entertainment. I was looking for 2 things. Him confirm it that he has nowhere to fucking go with nothing to do it with. And my brain just shut off there. I forgot what I was going to say after that. In the crying. The crying was just the fucking chef's kiss right there at the end. The fucking just being choked up. I'll let it go. Let's just let it breathe. If he goes live again, I'm going to be here. So I have high expectations for his next stream to be fucking just sheer anger. Anyway, we will see. Hey, chat, gone get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.